Right. Hello, all of you wonderful folks. Today we continue on with the greatest under-empire you have ever seen. We are playing the wonderful Thorgrim once again. It is a pleasure to be here. Hope everyone is doing wonderful. If you're watching this on the weekend, hope you had a fantastic weekend. If you're watching this during the week, I hope you have a fantastic week. But yeah, welcome in. This is the greatest dwarven Undercities, or the greatest under-empire the dwarves have ever seen. This is part 2 if you're new to this one. We're playing as Thorgrim, and the objective here is to, quite literally, build the strongest under-empire we possibly can. That is the goal. That is what we'll be doing. So I hope you enjoy and come along for the ride here. But yeah, hope everyone's doing wonderful. Let us jump in, shall we? Okay. Let's have a look. And welcome, guys. Dr. Fox, good to see you. Eric, good to see you. Dizzy, good to see you. Guys, I've been playing a little while, I won't lie to you. So we know we're doing a This is Total War. But we're being friendly to the dwarves and everyone that's friendly to us. So let's go ahead and declare war on Grimgor. Screw that guy. Some other folks to declare war on. Let's just quickly do that. Get that locked in. And the... Oh, we've got 4 High King decrees. It's quite a lot. I think, yeah, we're building one of the Under Empires there. The only objective we have is to maintain these 2 provinces. And that's what we're going to try and do. But trench is going to be a bit of a problem there. I'm not sure. I mean, we could technically put a full army in there. We've got some cash opportunities there. Hey, random. We're trading these settlements away. Keep Barakvar in it. Thorgrim can probably clean these guys up, but I've got to be careful because of Scrag being right there. Yeah, we can probably move up in an ambush stance to try and take Barakvar. The High King Decrees basically allows you to build the Under Empires. So, in fairness, I probably should wait to tier 4, and then once we hit tier 4, I'm going to upgrade all of these to tier 2. And I can put Undercities in every of these settlements, is what I think is probably the smartest thing for me to do. I'm just concerned about this army. It depends. So, yeah, it's the deep mechanic. You basically can build things. As you can see, what my objective are. I'm going to go ahead and try and make sure that I can, depending on how many things are coming towards me, we can seal the holds, or we can utilize to the last dowing. But I'm basically going to try and keep Barakvar alive, because I can make an incredible amount of money because of the trading bonuses that we can get from them. And yeah, it's just like Skaven, exactly, Eric. Just like Skaven, exactly. Let's have a look here, shall we? We are going down the yellow tree here, which we can probably do a little bit further. I don't hate the idea of that. Yeah, we'll wipe this ogre army out. I'm happy with that. And thank you so much for the follow. What's up to you, Opix? Right. So yeah, This is Total War is real. My army really is a bit shocking, if I'm honest. If I was a smarter player, I'd probably run away. But the only problem is, can I force match out of the zone of control? I can. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. You're a bit too aggressive to play safe. Well, that's the reason why we've done the This is Total War elements to it as well, where we're fighting everybody around us. Hey, Gramash, I'm doing well. How are you, buddy? I want to add a little bit of spice to it, because, yeah, normally I play unbelievably aggressive, but what I'm going to be doing, basically, is just handing off all my settlements. Normally, pure aggression is how you snowball in legendary campaigns. And I'm going to see what I can do. Do a proper campaign. I do love me some Thorgrim. I mean, in fairness, Thoric is pretty awesome, I won't lie. We'll go with some Oathgold as well. I don't hate the idea of that. But then it means that I can't recruit any troops here. I actually do think that I will struggle to beat this one, especially because of the Warp Lightning. So it means I'm going to have to pull back. I need a secondary army up and running, but I'm investing heavily into my infrastructure. Once we get the Brightstone mine, I'm pretty sure, and the deep in there as well, this province, we'll start absolutely printing off money. I think we will be able to absolutely print money off very, very shortly. I feel like once I get to like turn 50, turn 60, I'll probably make 20, 30, 40,000 from 2 provinces. At least. How many? We have more Rune of Fears we should be using on these things. That's for damn sure. Unless we've already used it fully. I don't think we have. We have a potion of healing and whatnot we can be utilizing as well. I think one of the things I want to try and establish is getting the tankard ASAP. Liquid fortification plus the... Yeah, unbreakable. The Drug of Dream Wine is such a nice ability. 20% physical resistance. Unbreakable. Just normal random, because they've actually made Legendary AI stronger. They've made the Legendary AI significantly stronger now. I won't give him Talisman Preservation because we can technically lose that. But I will give you healing. But there's probably a relatively high percentage chance that we'll lose it, but that's okay. I'm going to see what we can do. Do you know what? I'm going to try and Hail Mary it a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and say... What's absolute must-haves here? I don't want to waste them. They already have really good artillery. Even AI, easy AI? Is it? Interesting. What would turn the tide of the battle here? I don't know how many catapults he's got. I mean, what I could definitely do is run over to him. It's a good army. That is annoyingly actually a really good army. Yeah, tons of storm vermin. Tons of really good units there. I feel like overall I could probably melt it down. It is a really good balanced army, I'm not gonna lie. The AI has done a much better job of recruiting better armies. What we can do is move over. Jar torpedoes. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like if I was going to do this, I'd put in the gyrocopters. And I would probably put in the grudge settlers. Let's give this a go. The flame cannons, I'd have to shut down their catapults, and then they're absolutely free. I think something like this would be good. I'm relatively scared of the storm vermin though. Barak Var does want to be confederated, but I don't want to confederate just yet. Because I need them for the synergy in the deep, you can see here. I have the synergy of, where is it? This one. I get an additional 10% trade resources, and 30% from income from tariffs when I have a dwarf directly opposite me. The equal factor is I can get Ungrim on the right and up to the north as well, so I'm going to try and protect them as much as possible to take full advantage of the building of the empire that we're trying to achieve. Trushka, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you as always. I don't think repairing would do anything here, but Thorgrim is moving way back to protect this one and take it a bit more seriously. But yeah, very shortly we're gonna have a massive spike of income because this Brightstone mine plus the deep. Oof, I am a big fan of this. We're gonna get a tier 4 inside of Kazakarak, and we can do the quest battles as well for Thorgrim. I just need to rejig my army a little bit. Like 3 man is just like obviously unbelievably trash. Getting Garagrim and stuff like that as well would be useful. A lot of our RIs can be achieved, our Slayers, so we can get a lot of Slayers for free for the quest, but we'll see. Wow, that is so unbelievably unfortunate, but should make for content. Dwarves are so overpowered, man. I swear to God, their Order Resolve is unbelievable. This is Storm Vermin as well, by the way. I wonder if I just take the Order Resolve. In fairness, they have no real way of killing my gyrocopters. Just depends if I can keep the Grudge Settlers alive. I mean, realistically, if I kill the catapults with my grudge settlers, they will nuke me down with bolt lightning, though. And yeah, wiping them fully, but it just sucks losing the Iron Drakes, man. They're such a good unit. Such a good unit. I mean, it's the debate. Do I think I could do better? I won't wipe them fully. I can win it, but I don't think I'll wipe them fully. Now, it might be a good fight to get warmed up in, though. Might be a really good fight. I mean, if you think about it logistically, they're going to have 12 spells. No, that's a lie. They'll have 8 or so. And they only have Skaven Slave Slingers. And then as long as I shut down these, yeah, we'll fight it. I feel like I can keep them alive. If I'm honest, I do perceive that I can keep them alive. And Joachim, I think the patch is awesome, matey. I think they're doing a great job keeping the game into a good spot. It's good AI. Yeah, there was a thing recently about how the AI is cheating like crazy, but I think it was Venrus was mentioning about the AI getting crazy cheats, and I mean, it's basically similar to Warhammer 2, so I'm not sure why we're getting all beaten up about it. As, yeah, it's relatively similar bonuses that we expected to see when it comes to Warhammer 3. 2, excuse me. To me, it wasn't too much of a shocker. But, I mean, there's a massive debate between, you know, making the AI good and smart and making the AI unbelievably cheaty. There's obviously a massive difference between the AI being really good and the AI just cheating to be good. As long as we shoot inside the trees, we should be fine here. That was a lie. I think you gotta be really careful. Just because some people now can't beat difficulty. I feel like that's a challenge, though. You don't want it to stagnate. Like, for me, I'd rather the AI difficulty be a little bit harder. Because I feel like Warhammer 3 is significantly easier than Warhammer 2. And I honestly do not believe it's remotely close, either. I'm pretty confident in saying that the difficulty bonuses and the difficulty differences between Warhammer 2 and 3 is dramatic. Like, I don't think that Warhammer 3 is remotely as hard as Warhammer 2 is. But equally, and this is a logical thing for a game developer to do, is reduce the threshold for newer players, right? Newer players want to start doing harder content as soon as possible. So I honestly do not blame them in the slightest way, shape, or form. It's just you got to be careful with the way you do it. Because very quickly, things can go from fun to unfun, depending on how you balance it. So that's the only thing you got to be careful of, right? It's a Total War campaign, it is indeed, but the only thing that we're doing is we're trying to be friendly with people. We're trying to be a little bit friendly with allies. I'm fighting everything that's perceived evil to the dwarves. Anything and everything that's perceived evil, I will declare war on. Is the goal of the campaign. And we're already at war with a ton of folks. Oh, interesting. Unit rank. Wait, unit rank increases missile strength now? Since when? Look at the AI, man. Ooh, that was an absolute stinker of a shot. A total peace campaign? I feel like I just get it. I just like, I don't know. I feel like ADHD would like come out of me if I wasn't able to fight something. I feel like fighting stuff is most of the skill expression of most of the time. I guess Warhammer 3 is one of the blessings of Total War in general. There's so many little things that add up. So many little things can add up in a Total War campaign. And for example, like someone that's multiplayer focused would smoke you on battle, but I would argue that campaign related mechanics are more important to know. Oh, increases reload speed. That makes sense. Normally it's accuracy it increases, Dr. Fox. Normally it's accuracy and then melee stat lines. And accuracy isn't it's not a modification towards your missile strength. It just means that you won't miss as much. I'm actually so hyped for Civ 7. It was really weird. I honestly hated Civ 6 to begin with. And then I just played it loads, and I love it. I absolutely love 6-7. 6-6, excuse me. Civ 6. I think it's an amazing game. It just took me a bit of time to get used to it, is all. Alright. Are they getting back on the catapults? Probably not. I mean, we can blob them up as much as possible here. This is honestly best case scenario. Just move away from that range stuff. I think this is our last catapult, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Oh, no, there's some in here. Excuse me. What we're going to do now is move over here. With the Rune of Spite and whatnot, we should do a good enough job to hold them back. Yeah, I just like, when I looked at their army, I was like, what honestly could they do? What I'm going to do real quick is this. I'm going to move to the miners towards the right. And then open a little bit of a gap for me to shoot through there, because that's going to be perfect. Have you got... Wow, already killed their artillery, and we can come do a bombing run real quick. If I quickly just move a little bit further to the right. The AI is already engaged, so I don't expect them to move away from that as well, so... Should be absolutely fine and dandy. Let's just move a little bit closer. And then you can keep firing over here. As long as I alt move into position here, I think the bombs will be extra tasty. Oh, the Trollhammer! Looks like there's additional damage on these bad boys. 200 is feels more than usual. Maybe I'm mistaken there, but that definitely feels like that's more than usual. So I don't believe he is in force match anymore, so I've got to remember that. And let's go chase all of the play clock catapults now. I can honestly do... I can swoop him with melee if I need to. I'm not opposed to it. I'm not opposed to it. El Clasico, you already know. Gotta love the Warp Lightning. Honestly, Warp Lightning, I think, is one of the most oppressive things for dwarves. Like, truly, Warp Lightning is something that is a terrifying prospect. Okay, let me move towards the right-hand side a little bit. I'm going to move the miners into there, and then get the Grudge Settlers to fire, like, down the line here. Should be absolutely delicious. One of the best ways to use them. This is like a perfect use case of Iron Drakes in general. Ah, the VFX looks awesome. I do love it when they upgrade the VFXs. Yeah, I'll tell you guys a funny story. I remember when one of the very first videos where I covered a VFX change on, it was Fire Magic. It was Fire Magic, actually. I covered a video going through the changes to VFX Fire Magic. And somebody in the chat on the YouTube comments was like, this is garbage, I could do a better job. And it was like, Battlesey, tell CA that I could do a better job. And it's like, what the hell do you want me to do? Nice battle, thanks man. Much love to you, buddy. Civ games were dangerous for me in college. I was Blink Study 2M. Oh, you're telling me, buddy. Yeah, I did a friendly game with someone recently. Actually, my neighbor, he's a legend. And yeah, legit, we were just playing. All of a sudden, it was like 2 in the morning. It's like, crap, we gotta work in the morning. This is not the vibe. I think it should be a bit brighter. I think you gotta be careful because as this map does, and my bald head does, it gives you a bit of a flashbang. You gotta be careful. On a revolve, it's ridiculous anti-player bias, I feel. It was more the cheats. It wasn't... I honestly don't perceive it as more of a... It wasn't necessarily the fact that they were better than you. It was more that they just had so many cheats. To put it in perspective, the cheats that they... I think I have a video on my YouTube channel where it shocks me every time I see it. I'm really the CEO of CA, is that it? Yeah, that's it. You got me. Caught. Absolutely caught. Man, if I was a CEO of CA, I would 100% try and use it for to bolster my stream, but fortunately I'm not. Unfortunately, I am not. It'd be like, oh yeah, there's a really cool guy that does a great dwarf voice. We should probably get him to voice act all of our dwarves. I was like, oh, who is it? It's a guy called Battlesey. Yeah, a guy called Battlesey. It's pretty cool. Yeah, one of these days. If I honestly, I would honestly be so happy if I could voice act something in Warhammer 3. Right, so we got the deep now. Let's go ahead and upgrade it. Oh my god, yeah, the gold vein. This is so goated. This is so unbelievably good. Oath gold generated upon demolition 500 because there's a gold mine in it. Could be the first Welsh voice actor for the dwarves. Christian, I'm an English fella. I ain't Welsh. I'm a Yorkshire lad. I'm from bloody Yorkshire. Oh, the Northerners love our gravy. Upgrade it? No, I'm not upgrading it. I just think, yeah, I just don't think the miners do much for me. But the problem is, I can replace them. I think a tree play quarreler angle is probably the smartest. I should have merged them. That's my bad. Seen any of the new traits? I haven't, Fox. I'm going to have to put these into my main army. But this guy will hold the line pretty nicely. I'm pretty happy with that. We're going to have to upgrade those soon. My only problem I've got right now is just I'm absolutely struggling for cash. Yo, new type. What are you doing, baby? D, how are we doing, you handsome bugger? Guys, if you want to know who one of the greatest Darktide, Vermintide, that kind of genre of gamer, this man is the way to go. D, hope you're doing wonderful, my friend. Or new type. It's called D. But yeah, he's an absolute legend. Yeah, it's crazy how long you and I have known each other, D. But yeah, if you want to learn how to play all games like that, he's your man. I'm telling you that for free. If you like Warhammer games, outside of like, I can play Vermintide, not to a good level. I can play Warhammer. I can play 40k Darktide in not an incredible. I'm not as D level, but I'm all right. I actually did do a tournament in Vermintide, like the Cata +3 or whatever it is. Good times. Good times. But yeah, thank you again for the raid, buddy. And thanks for the follows, guys. Much love to y'all. Played over 250 turns in the update on the low difficulties to see the notifications. Oh, fair. Hold on, guys. The puppy wants some attention. She's realised some of you wonderful folks are in the chat. She's realised some of you wholesome hunks are in the chat. And so she said to me she wants to say hello. Oh, that is a Nurgle breath right there. You already know. She has brought Nurgle to us, I'll tell you that for free. Papa Nurgle. That is the blessing. She brings us Papa Nurgle's blessing. Hi, doggo. Hello, everyone. She is such a needy dog, it's unreal. Like, I'm sure you guys, all the community members will know that every time I stream, if I, like, say certain buzzwords, she'll, like, wake up from it and then want attention. But she is a very needy dog. She is 4 years old now. So I got her during one of the first lockdowns of COVID. And, yeah, as I'm sure you can imagine, she has not really been not by my side for a long time. She's just constantly next to me, pretty much. But I love her to bits. So I'm not going to repair this because it just costs too much money. Gonna go ahead and do that one. But what about this game, Tanega, that you struggle with? As I would probably... I mean, I hate to... It's one of those things where I never like to sound big-headed, but I am probably one of the best dwarf players on the campaign map. I know the dwarves extremely well. I think some of you guys that have seen me probably would back that up. We will take out Scrag on this side. And we'll do with that one. But I have to declare war on whoever I find, though. If I find more evil stuff, I've got to declare war on them. I also, Oh, to all the Vermintide guys, you'll know what a Barakvar handshake is then, won't you? You'll know what a Barakvar handshake is. Guys, what's a Barakvar handshake? What does it mean? What does a Barakvar handshake mean? Do I get more things from this exquisite vineyard, by the way? Shotgun, it doesn't mean shotgun. Does not mean shotgun, surprisingly. A headshot? Close. Involves head. Does involve something to do with the head. Headbutt, there you go, Kevin, that's it. It's a headbutt, yeah. You get nutted, is what it is. So, if somebody asks you if you want a Barakvar handshake, say no. Say no. It would, it is ill-advised. It would be ill-advised. Oh, man. Guys, I'll be honest. I started playing World of Warcraft. I know, I'm doomed. It's the reason why I didn't stream over the weekend until now. Level to 80 pretty much straight away. I'm pretty doomed, boys. It's okay, though. It's a bank holiday Monday, though, so I'm not working tomorrow. Which means I can play more. Why don't we upgrade that? I mean, it probably would make more sense to upgrade and put in the trading. It's heavy. Honestly, yeah. I honestly said to myself I wouldn't play it again. Yeah. I wonder if we can actually take this down. I would imagine with all the Slayers it should be relatively easy because they have no real way of getting on top of me apart from Scrag's damage. This army is unbelievably good, but the Flame Cannon will probably pick them apart. Yo, Intensity, how are you doing, bud? Thank you so much for the raid, my dude. Give you a shout out. Intensity, you were playing Techless today, weren't you, matey? So you raided and dipped? Yo, D, no worries, my man. Hope you're doing well. Oh, D, have you got any new hot and spicy 7TV emotes? I'll be honest, D, most of the 7TV emotes I have used is because of you. You are the trendsetter of 7TV. And Endcities, good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you, buddy. Hope you had a great stream. Welcome in, guys. Hope you're all doing wonderful. Hope you're all doing wonderful. We are playing a This is Total War against Evil Stuff 2-province Thorgrim campaign. And so far, it's going pretty well. You got to run? No worries, dude. Have a great rest of your day, buddy. Thank you so much, Ent. Appreciate you as always. Always good to have you back. You'll have to get back to me on that one. D, no worries, matey. No worries. You are basically my my 7TV merchant. As you've got your ears to the ground, you know. Right, I'm gonna try and bottleneck them towards here, I think. As we can probably easily bottleneck them. Since they've got gorges and stuff like that, it probably makes most sense to funnel them in one direction. And they have no way of doing tons of damage back, so let's just stack them. Let's get the boys stacked. Alright, this is what you call a bunch of burly boys.
You know, shame that I just said Zoe, brother. To die in battle. To die in battle, Zoe, brethren.
I bloody love the dwarves. I bloody love the dwarves. Right. So, let's get this party started, shall we, folks? Since we know... How tall am I? I am 6 foot tall. Since I know... Ooh, what I should do actually is this. You move slightly to the right, and equally... Is it you that I did the same? Yeah. Means they're going to get a good fire back. And you go there. A little short for a dwarf? What, you think so? 6 foot's a wee too short. How tall do you think dwarves are in Warhammer Fantasy? How tall do you think they are? Asking for a friend. With a beard, 7 feet. I mean, valid, honestly. Beards do put on... the beard does change the dynamic. I think I'm going to have to go tease him a little bit. Hold on, let's go do that now.
What? Coco, there'll be no alliance while I'm the High King. Yeah.
Endgame Crisis is Thorgrim as dwarves. You can imagine genocide. Yeah, sometimes you can't be fighting dwarves on dwarves. The dwarf on dwarf warfare is not the vibes. Dulfars. Guys, anyone in the chat playing the new WoW expansion, by the way? Any of y'all wholesome hunks playing the new WoW expansion? I got to like level 80 in like 6 hours. It was crazy. From 70. It is mad how fast it is right now. Yeah? Early access is great. Yeah, I've been enjoying early access. Honestly, guys, I'm not even kidding with you guys. Since I spent £75 on the early access, I'm gonna stream it so I can claim it on tax. Then I can justify the fact that I spent as much money as I did. I'm not gonna lie to you boys. Just being honest. I'm gonna have to stream it for a little bit of time. Then I can claim the game on tax. And then I can justify the price. Oh, thanks, Sally. Right. So if any of you guys want to level together, I'm game. As I have, I'm doing BGs as well. I'm trying to get all of the recipes to craft the gear. Price is fine. Yeah, I didn't mind it. I bought it for my partner as well because she enjoys, you know, going through the story and playing it relatively slow. A tax avoidance scheme? I mean, no, it's one of those things where if you buy a game as a streamer, you can claim it on tax because you streamed it. Like, there is a purpose for buying it. So any game technically a streamer buys, you can basically take that off your tax. As I'm streaming, it's tax breaks. Yep. Any tips on how to play Scarsnick, campaign gobos? Joker, I have a stream where I suffered from success. It was unbelievable how much I snowballed. Like, I don't think I've ever snowballed as hard as it, and it would be a perfect example of how to play the Dwarf, how to play Scarsnick. If I do Battlesey, Scarsnick, probably come up. It wasn't that. How long ago did I do a Scarsnick stream, guys? Anyone know? When's the last time I did a Scarsnick stream? Because it was unbelievably good. Was it How to Dominate with the Lads? Is it that? Was it that one? I'm surprised it's you know, it only has 200 or so views. I'm not sure if it's this one, but there was a Scarsnick stream that I did where I unbelievably snowballed, and it was crazy how hard I snowballed. But yeah, if you guys don't know who the wonderful Undercities is, also do go check him out. Let me just give him a shout out now. Undercities is one of the guys that taught me a lot about content creation in general. I love the guy. Please do go give him some love if you don't know, if you haven't seen him already, or don't know of his content. Sorry guys, I'm just like brain farting with how I'm playing this one. 8 months ago, I think there was one 6 months ago. But basically, the TLDR is kill Thorgrim as fast as possible and confederate Wurzag as fast as possible and confederate Azag at the same time, because you can do it technically, as long as your pathing is correct. Seems like a lot of effort, but it's worth it. Alright, we'll keep PPing these guys and wait while they're coming over. But we'll do a relatively simplified condition here. I just need to make sure that my Slayers are protected by the Hammerers, because I don't mind necessarily the Hammerers dying, but Slayers should not be on their own. Because Slayers are just so squishy. Like, the problem that I have with Slayers, I'll put my hands up, one of the issues that I have with Slayers, this sounds really dumb, but they're cavalry. They're Dwarven cavalry. That may sound very, very much based to say, and a very strange thing to say, but cavalry is basically Slayers for dwarves now. Which means you can't put them in combat by themselves. You should never leave them in a situation where they are by themselves. That is just not what Slayers are good at now. Slayers for Ungrim can be left alone because of the fact that you can keep them alive. I'm a dwarf just being carried by a Slayer. I'd love the idea of that. It's a shame that Tolkien was the only one that explored dwarven mounts. I know Warhammer Fantasy did explore it for a little bit, but they retconned it. They got rid of dwarven mounts, which is a shame. But it's honestly understandable. Like, I can completely understand as to why they did. As I don't think Dwarven cavalry works well with their fantasy, with like the fundamentals of dwarves. Like, gyrocopters are basically similar. Like, I don't think cavalry would do too much for the dwarves. Like, honestly. Like, in my head, I'm thinking to myself, what would cavalry do and help for the dwarves? And there's not, honestly, that much. Ah, you little rascal. I'll just kill Scarstick. I'll kill Scrag as soon as I can. The second he gets in combat, he'll just get roasted by Slayers, so I'm not too worried. Good news is he's moving in. Have to move the flame cannons really, really early because they're just so slow. That's alright. That's alright. I mean, honestly, we could go and find Glorious Battle here. Guys, do you think The Hobbit is a good series, a good film series? I'm not gonna lie, I actually really enjoyed The Hobbit. I felt like I wouldn't like it, but I actually really enjoyed it. The scene with the elves and the dwarves going at each other, loved it. Loved it. And if one of you guys say, spoiler alert, guys, it's hella rolled at this point. I remember I was talking about like Fight Club or something like that, like a movie like that, and everyone was like, WTF spoilers. It's like, my dude, it's been out for like 20 years. It's like, if that's a spoiler, I don't know what is. Do you have to, is like by law, do you have to wait like 2,000 business days before you can discuss it? Third movie was a bit disappointing. That I'll agree with. Third movie, not much of the vibes. Bilbo is Sauron? Now that would be that would be interesting. Let's move back here. Scrag should, in theory, get slaughtered here. He is a large entity. Pull back a wee bit. It's a shame I don't have anyone with a Rune of Spite here. Can you shoot over here out of interest? I would love it if I gave myself a bit of a gap there. God, I love Iron Drakes so much. I goddamn love Iron Drakes.
War of vengeance. Flame cannons.
Agger's building tall. It goes well. I'm honestly excited for fighting things. The way that, honestly, the way that dwarves play and feel is so nice. Not gonna lie. I really like the way that dwarves fight at the moment. I'm not a big fan of the fact that we just toasted a lot of my own troops there, but do you know what I mean? I'll look past that. I'm gonna look past that. Maybe they're trying to. Maybe they looked cold. You know, maybe they just looked a little bit cold. And then it's a good thing in some ways, you know? I'm making Flame Heavy's armies. Yeah, honestly, the Iron Drake Grudge Settler is one of my favourite Dwarven units. I won't lie. It is, I think, my favourite Dwarven unit. It is just unbelievably incredible. It's basically a sniper. It does everything it says in the tin. Rescuing our troops is a Skaven thing. It is a bit high. Let's move this side. Ambulance bonus will kick in, yeah. It's like legit a sniper, basically. Flame Cannon's good as well. Fighting dwarves like pulling teeth. Right, guys, who do you hate fighting the most? Who do you hate fighting the most? Mine's probably dwarves, honestly. I won't lie. I hate fighting dwarves, I really do. They have everything now. Skaven Khorne. Skaven is a bang. Skaven I would agree with if you're playing like dwarves and stuff like that. If you're playing very backline-centric faction, Skaven are incredibly good against you. Hey, Idol, good to see you, buddy. Has a 5x mod been trading me? Not too bad, man. I haven't played it any. I have played it recently though. Chorfs of the Wood Elves, yeah. Hate fighting Lizardmen the most. Yeah, Lizardmen absolutely melt most things. They are very scary. Lizardmen do be very, very, very scary. Do you guys think there's better armies than aspiring champions? Can you beat an aspiring champion Doomstack? Especially with Nurgle magic as a lord. Like, with all the tech updates, I think... No, they have regeneration. You don't even need the life mage. Or any kind of healing. Actually, it makes me wonder if you could ever beat an aspiring champion Doomstack. Ooh, that's not good. Are you at war with... You know, you're not. You're just at war with me. I might be able to give you this settlement. The only problem is, by taking the money from them, they're not replenishing themselves. I think this guy's dead. But Thorgrim just got himself some good stuff, at least. They'll hold the gauntlet down. Honestly, the Brotherhood of Grimnir is one of the best units in the game. I think the Brotherhood of Grimnir is insane. So, one thing to remember, guys. You can see that I have 18% movement here, right? 18% movement is where I'm going to go to. Doesn't matter, because the movement points is what the game cares about. You see that? 18% movement, and I can still go ambush because of 25% movement, right? It's deceptive. But it's the movement points, it's not the percentage. It is deceiving you, my friends. It is deceiving you. Don't be deceived, lads. Alright? Don't be deceived. Okay, let's have a look. So we got bloody 975 Earth Gold. Let's get a tankard already. One of the things that I love the most about the tankard is that it does not... you don't lose them, because it's unique to dwarves. It is quite literally unique to the Dowie. And so you can't lose them. So get wrecked. Let me put the Spitey Boy on him as well. Just need another... Once I get another Rune of Spite, I'll be laughing. I'm just a bit worried that... He's got 2 settlements, so technically he may die here. Do I have to force march over? No, I don't. Can he walk through here? I think he can he? If I lose this guy, I'm going to be so fuming. I'm doing everything I can to keep him alive so I can make more money. Because right now he's increasing. He has to use the bridge. Oh, really? Even though there's a path here. If he's got to use the bridge, we're chilling, because I'll ambush him then. He'll always have to go into my zone of control. He will always be in the zone of control there. He can, yes. Ooh, I'm not sure, because it would make sense he could because of the path. We'll see. Upgrade that one and get more of those. Oh, it will take a ton of movement, won't it? You're right. Because going over lakes will take like 50 to 70% of your movement. Good point, lads. Good point. So you guys are the goats. We're going to upgrade Kazakarak to tier 4, and then we're gonna fully upgrade the deep after that. No point building into Barakvar just yet. Thorgrim's off to go send, you know, throw hands. I'm hopeful that the dwarves are going to be okay. So once again, for context, we're doing a This is Total War against any faction that is perceived evil against us. Hey, Sophist. Anything that is perceived evil, we are going to murder, is effectively the goal. And we're going to make sure that we're building as tall as possible by keeping only 2 provinces. Wait, who the hell just killed the dwarves? Are elves evil? Absolutely. Ah, crap. Can I win this? I took a Rune of Spite off of him annoyingly. Too many ranged. I honestly think it's too many range. If he didn't have as much range, I might be okay, but I can probably snipe the Lord really easily. Let's see. The Beastman? Yeah, you'd assume they'd raise it though, because of the herd. Normally they're defaulted when they have a herd stone nearby, they raise everything around them. Have you ever used the auto build feature? I did it recently to make my turns quicker. It's pretty good. No, I haven't. No, I've never used it. Burn them all. Yeah, let them cook. Any of you guys hungry for a bit of a barbecue? Put another mushy on the barbie. Do you have a dwarf helmet like an Avatar? What, IRL? I wish I had a Dwarven helmet. I've got a Spartan and a Roman helmet. It was funny, the way I convinced my partner to let me buy both things, I said to her I'd use it loads for stream so it'd pay itself. Yeah. I did not wear them very much. Mate, honestly, I would be a terrible soldier. Helmets are heavy, dude. God damn, helmets are heavy. I am not built for war, I can tell you that for free. Alright, let's see if we can get killed. I'm gonna put them on. They're like hidden away in my my attic. It would take me a long time to find them. Would it be considered as eating plants if you ate orc? I would say so. Jesus, the reload time is so insane. 19 seconds is wild. Although it's probably worth while getting a little bit closer. Well, 170 range is insane, by the way. Since he's on the mount, we should be able to do tons of damage to him, because the bonus versus large is kind of nutty. Yeah, it's 50 bonus versus large. Technically, mushrooms are not plants. Really? What are they then? What are mushies? Fungi. Oh, of course, yeah, the fungies. Yeah, they're a fun guy. That's why you want mushies at a party. You always want a fun guy at a party, you know what I mean? Okay, let's move back. Just need to keep stagger shots. Is that why orcs are like the best at hosting parties and they're like really fun to be around because they're fun guys? Must be. It must be. Want to get super close to make sure shots land. There's too many archers. Unfortunately, with 12 entities, I can be very easily staggered, which is the reason why I don't want to get too close. As very easily could 12 entities be staggered by like 3 range units. Why do orcs make great therapists? I don't know. Why do orcs make great therapists? I feel like they just listen to you, you know? Alright, that is some next level leadership. Nice. Lord's dead before the fights even begin. They give Susperet. Okay. Yeah, Flick. I'm in the same boat. I think I'm too stupid to understand the joke, unfortunately. I mean, the thing is, I'm a streamer. I have to be. Oh, support. Right. I think it's... I mean, I kind of legally have to be stupid as a streamer, though. That's the problem, right? Like, it is expected of me to be dumb, because I'm a streamer. So, do you know what I mean? It's got to live up to the name. Oh, so sport. I'm with you. Thank you. Yeah, shout out to all my homies that play support in any game you play. I swear, like, support players take some of the most abuse. I'm curious to see how much damage this will do. Yeah, I feel like the Grudge Settler pathing is really weird. They're nowhere near as reactive as the other gyrocopters. But they do so much more damage. Oh my god, that's one volley and they're already thinking about leaving. I don't blame them either. I want to make a gap in your front line for your Iron Drakes, because it depends where they're going to go. I need to have full coverage until I know where they're going, Eric, is pretty much my logic. Once I know where they're going to be, that's when you can start making a gap. Because right now you got to keep in mind that they're going to try and shoot the Iron Drake tons. I honestly think I can probably just move the Lord up, just straight up here, and being in the zone of control of the artillery. All I have to do is focus on the on the archers, and I'm chilling. 100 damage, like 75% average damage reduction against base weapon damage. Yes. Just remember that obviously there's base and there's armor piercing. So armor piercing completely bypasses armor, logically, but base weapon damage does not. But equally, you always have to do at least one base weapon damage. It's different because of the normal and fire rate while moving. Yeah, and I also probably think it's because of their reload time is so long. It does make me feel like it's something to do with that.
Come on, you grubby scum.
I'm going to imagine only a couple of volleys here, and Job's your uncle. Oh, Bob's your uncle. Honestly, the recent changes to flame cannons made them so much better. Flame cannons were always such a joke, but it was nice to see them getting love. Now they're like insanely good at killing infantry. I feel like the AI, I'm not sure if you guys feel the same way, but I feel like they try and overflank you. Like, maybe that's just me, but I often feel like the AI just tries to cook a bit too hard. Like, I just feel like they're trying to cook a little too hard here. What did they change about flame cannons? They effectively made the damage just significantly more consistent. You can see that they have like tons of armor piercing and base weapon explosive. They made it so the models hit more, basically. Goblins I'm not worried about. Yeah, they basically just made them significantly more consistent, is what it is. Right, that's the gap we needed, if they're going to funnel in like that. Yeah, this is crazy. They're just like handing this on a silver platter. I need an engineer in this army, though. I desperately need an engineer in this army. Because the problem is I'm shooting at max range, which is not ideal. My accuracy is going to be absolutely garbage. Let's keep in mind, your accuracy significantly... your accuracy is significantly worse the further you have to shoot. At 75% of your range, you are at your dead list, or nearly at your dead list. The closer you are, because I can even demo it. Hold down Alt, and you see that grey circle? It's very hard to see, but you see the grey circle. The further away I am, the more inaccurate I get. That's this area of effect where I'll shoot. So right here, I'm pretty accurate because of the levels on the cannon. But right here, look at that, pinpoint. Absolutely pinpoint.
Iron tricks.
Let's see if I can get some shots over. And it's the exact same principle with infantry as well. Or range units. Exact principle. So if you're firing really, really far away, very inaccurate shots. Very, 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 very inaccurate shots, so I'd be careful. Let us see. Jesus, yeah, we should absolutely smoke them all on the left.
Satisfy the grudge.
I'm going to have an interesting time to see what happens here. The flames cannons will absolutely start toasting some of these buggers. I got to be really careful with the range units, though. I think, generally speaking, we probably will win out in the melee fight. Miners do, like, they hold the line. Nothing special, nothing incredible, but they'll hold the line for me. Let's start killing some of the range units on the side where they're blobbed up, like this. I'm going to start, yeah, I don't know what they're doing here. They're trying to cook a bit too hard by overflanking. Let's get the shots over here. I'm just going to make sure my gyrocopters are moving towards their archers, just to bug them out a bit. Skirmish mode should make them run away, as you can see. Skirmish mode is going to make them run away. And we'll do a bombing run in a second, unless we would be able to push out here. My only concern is I have very limited ammunition now. So either the Iron Drake needs to clean this up, or my Dry Bomber needs to. Either or, it literally doesn't matter. Ah, shoot. They'll still fire, so I'm not too worried just yet. This is one of the best things about them. They'll still fire while in melee as long as you position them exactly like this. I think I'm actually going to do something relatively interesting. Let me do that. I got 2 really tasty bombs. So I'm going to max rank them like that, then hold Alt, and then move them right here. That should alleviate tons of pressure that my general's under. I mean, in fairness, my general's not even under pressure. Let me just heal him just to make sure he doesn't run away. Because this is unbelievably fat damage. Boom. Goodbye. In fairness, it's so much worse. You took 200 range damage. That does not feel like 200. I won't lie to you, boys. That did not feel like 200. I'll be honest. Yeah. Since they're in this position, they'll fend for themselves. Absolutely no problem. Let's run away from that side. And then, this is where we start cooking, boys. This is what I'm looking for. So long as I'm targeting correctly here, we should be fine. I just need to completely cover this side. As long as I get this side pushed out, that wire's going to hurt. As long as I'm doing everything I need to do to stop this side. Okay, shoot, they're actually shooting my Iron Drakes now. Let me actually start doing some cycle runs now. At this point, I don't mind doing a little bit of a cheeky cycle run. Like a little up and down, up and down, up and down situation here. That should make them rout, unless I need to do another volley. That's fine. Okay, all good, all good, all good. You pull back. I'm getting a bit spicy with it. I won't lie to you, boys. I'm gonna have to be spicy though. Max rank them. Oh my god, get your Kraygasms ready. You boys are about to bear witness to some absolute greatness. You're about to witness some absolute greatness, lads. I promise you. Oh, yes, boys. Ah! Okay, shoot. I need to stop the archers from killing us. Just wish my general was back here. Oh my god, it's feeling toasty, lads. It is absolutely toasty up in here. Beautiful. A little bit friendly, a little bit more friendly fire than I'd have expected. General's so useless, though. Check the value. Only 2.6k right now, but they're going to really start stacking up for each volley they do. I'd love to get my general a little bit further back. Yeah, the flame cannons will do a good job of protecting these guys, because the Alcara boys will hit hard. Oh, also, on Twitch, guys, ads will be kicking in a second to get rid of pure olds. Much love to y'all. Look at the damage, it's disgusting. Yeah, rank 5. How many times did these guys level up in this fight? This is the reason why Iron Drake's one of my favorite units for the dwarves. There's just not many units that can get that kind of level of satisfaction for me. Just completely toasting all of them away. Absolutely toasting them. I even called it. I even knew exactly what needed to happen in this fight, and this is exactly what we needed to do. I called what was needed, and we did exactly that, boys. Little bit of friendly fire here, though that's alright, though. Putting friendly in fire. I don't know why the archers aren't shooting the Iron Drakes, which is an absolute blessing. Absolute blessing. I'm not going to move my troops just yet. Such insane damage. My god. Do one more volley. And turn our sights. I don't believe default WoW buffs range damage. No, it doesn't. Just Scar Sticks, I think. What a battle. Yeah, this was a bit of a banger, wasn't it? This was a bit of a banger. Yeah, Amos bonus for kicking. Nice. That's sending Grimgore packing, which is good at least. We are rank 6. Guys, what rank were these guys before the battle? I actually kind of want to know. what rank they were before the battle. I think tier 3. Yeah. I think your Iron Drakes is more damage to your infantry. Castleworks, probably. Like 2 or 3. So we ranked up 4 times from one battle. 105,000 gold value. We'll take that. Wish you got friendly fire stats. Me too, man. Ironically, if there were more Orc boys, that would have been harder. They were rank 2. I don't think I've ever done that in a battle. Rank a unit up 4 times. Does gold value count your own units, Luke? No, it doesn't. Good question, then. It does not. I guess it kind of would make sense, but yeah. The game does a relatively bad job of showing friendly fire. Ooh, 134 overcall is pretty tasty, so I'll take that. I don't need the replenishment. If they siege me again, I'll beat them again. It's as simple as that, lads. Siege me in and I'll just beat you again. Easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Rognok has attacked us here, interesting. So he's clearly chasing Ulfar. We got the shield wall, Pog. We've gotten ourselves shield wall. Ooh. Great Slayers. I actually didn't know you could get the... It's interesting they considered the Great Slayers because you've got Slayer Oath down here as well. And the Slayer Onslaught and Grimnir's Favor. So, yeah, you can get the stat line of those guys insane, no? Hey, Gandalf. Opinion on saves coming? Do what you want, man. Single player game, play how you wish. I think anybody else telling you otherwise is silly. As personally for me, the game is meant to be enjoyed in however manner you wish. So I'll never judge someone for saves coming. Honestly, as well, life is hard, man. You know what I mean? Life can be hard. If you've got to do saves coming to make your day a little bit better, go for it, lad. Right, so the secondary army is going to be actually really difficult for me to keep. I think if I go in the water, I think I've just signed their death warrant away. Yeah, there's a good chance I just signed their death warrant away. We'll see. Heroic victory honestly doesn't surprise me. I'll take that. Thorgrim's an absolute giga chad. Let me go ahead and trade this one to Barakvad again. Problem is, I'm like stealing all their money and I'm putting them into bankruptcy. So they're basically forced into giving me money and not recruit stuff. I'll take it though. Let's just make Thorgrim a bit of a giga chad, which I'm going to be happy with. And we'll go in to make the engineer stronger. Keep the gate on one of them, as it's going to be needed. And then Ironbeard on another one, I think, is going to be a good idea. And then we'll get Wanderer on another one. I'm not playing Belegar. If I was playing Belegar, I'd probably be more inclined to go into the Wanderer. Yeah, I'm going to need to start replacing some stuff, so we'll go tier 3. Is there anything I need to upgrade in here? So we're about to get a fat payout here. Trading is going really well. Is there anyone else I can trade with? Do I have spare resources? Let me check something, actually. Let me go to trading. 100% exporting. 100%. 100%. Oh, 95%. So technically, I've got a bit more gemstones to trade. Technically, I can, you know, bit of an angle there. How much should I have to pay you? 7 grand. Chuck on. Who does he think he is? Mr. Iron Dragon, come on. Right, so very quickly, we're going to start rapidly scaling the cash up. Once we hit tier 4, I'll be very happy. Do we chase this army? The good news is we killed the War general, which means the War died, which is nice. I probably should upgrade this one, honestly. Since it is facing towards a lot of threats. Gunbad is going to get Oh, man. The cash we're going to start making soon is going to be absolutely unreal. I actually can't wait to show you guys. So I just need to build... Where is it? This one. Settlement income plus 5% per turn count. This right here. So keep in mind, it's turn 23, so that's 100 and... Is it 100? Yeah, 115%. But we have 6 settlements. So... Yeah, almost doubling. Even only to the war? Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, only everything that's perceived evil to dwarves I'm fighting is basically what I'm doing. I felt like fighting the humans and other dwarves just didn't make sense because the whole point is to try and min-max the money we're getting from the from this one, and I need dwarves alive to increase the trading, and I need to trade at least with some people. I need some folks to trade with. Okay, my gates. What do the gates even do? Ah. Control and reduces... Bloody hell, it's 12 turns. I probably might as well. Yeah, I think they've nerfed that. Made it longer. I don't think it was always that long. Gives you a garrison unit as well. Oh, it gives you hammers. Yeah, valid. Yeah, definitely worth doing them. We know there's ratties here. I'm going to be interested to see when Clan Moors gets a piece of us. I just need to make sure that my economy is just completely sorted. I don't think the walls does anything just yet, because this garrison's more than enough to take out most things. But I confederate, because I need an adjacent dwarf to make more money. I need an adjacent dwarf faction. I think we're going to need to start getting military into this province soon, unless we just start recruiting here. Let us start building this as well. Because I'm going to have to build that one up there as well. We're going to need it into Mount Gunbad too. I'm actually going to be really interested to know how much cash we start making. Guys, how much cash do you think we're going to start making, like, when we build all the relevant buildings in the deeps? Because technically I can build a deep in every single minus element as well. Is it worth putting a deep in every minor settlement as well? Because would it buff the province with the region's province? Or would it buff the province money? And no, thanks for follow, buddy. Because I'm interested if it'll buff the province or it'll buff the region. Region's the only local settlement. Province is everything. Wow, 5 grand per piece. Absolutely not. What happened to Belly Guy? Did he die to Ikit? Potentially. I'll try and befriend him if I can. Go for upkeep reduce in the minor settlements. That is true. That is valid. Oh, I should have sieged him. I'm being sieged back. I feel like Belighar's new strategy is definitely to confederate Skarsnik. Excuse me, to kill Ikit. Right, we're going to need to do all those quests in a second. Gonna say, ain't no way, bro. Comes and attacks us for no reason there. Right, so we're up to 3 grand now. Not bad. So Mount Gunbad's gonna be where we start recruiting our artillery. And we'll prove that Mount Gun Good, not Gun Bad. We're gonna need a little bit more cash to murder these guys. I am gonna loot and occupy and trade it away. There's a camp there which we're going to take out. I'm going to replenish the boys for 1 turn. And give this over to Barakvar. Just want to keep these guys alive. I'm basically just going to try and get my allies strong around me to create a really, really nice buffer for me. Which I think is probably the smartest thing we do. Honestly, the other smartest thing I could probably do here is just continue to keep going down here. Speed is not on the side of dwarves, so I'll ignore that one. As you'll see, I'll always go in damage mitigation where possible. As the logic of that I always have is, you can always do damage, but you can't always resist damage. So damage mitigation is key, as it opens up more opportunities to yourself to survive longer. for example, the High Elves. When they buffed the High Elves to... Oh, let me go into the port. Hold on. Let me show you guys a trick if you didn't already know. You see this right here? The three tiers of ports. If I move right here, then attack it, I can attack the settlement. If you move directly, like here, you can always attack it on the same turn. Always can attack on the same turn at that point. Crocomoon is resurrected. Yes, yeah. Always happens. We have no military buildings, so the garrison should be... The rebellion should be really small. / of a low quality, so I'm not worried about it. Oh, one of the mechanics I think they really need to fix with Age of Reckoning is it carries over. I honestly despise the fact that my grudges... Oh, Belly Guy's alive. Nice. I hate the fact that my grudges don't carry over. Like, I feel like it is personally terrible game design if I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I don't want to fight these guys because my grudges won't carry over. How silly is that? Alright, Corn's there. Let's declare war. I feel like that is just unbelievably silly, personally. Like, it just makes me sad that I'll be there and there's like 1,000 grudges and I'm like, I'm going to have to wait for that one. I'm going to have to wait till next turn, smiley face. Let's grab another tankard. Unless another Rune of Spite makes sense. Which it probably does, because we could go double Rune of Spite, but from here as well. They've actually buffed it with physical resistance, which is nice. We'll go Toother. We can put double Rune of Spite on a Thane as well. Can you put runes on this lad? Nah, you can't. Unless I right-click here? No. They've done it on purpose, so you can't. My economy's getting to the point now where I should be able to sustain another army, but I'm going to go tier 4. The tier 4 unlocks the gyrocopter building, and it unlocks the gemstone, which is nice. So the gyrocopter building is one of the bigger ones, because it can movement range alongside just recruitment rank for gyrocopters, which is what is going to basically carry this entire game. You guys will bear witness to one of the greatest aerial assaults known to the Dwarven civilization. I'm going to straight up show you guys what true warfare looks like. Look at that, 2.6k trading, turn 24. Absolutely bonkers. We're going to replenish one turn. Sucks that our replenishment's garbage because of the unpleasant climate, but we'll move back over this side. I just need to take Barak Var and everything else around here. And then Barak Var will become the buffer against Wurzag for me. Which is what we wanted. We'll need to upgrade these settlements as well. But very quickly, our income should start snowballing. There's probably a building that's Oath Gold related. Oh, it's this one. Unstable Magma. Increase the variety, experience, all characters, recruit ranks. Unit expense per turn plus 10 is interesting. That could snowball up something quite nice. Gyrocopter Doomstacks? Yeah, Gyrocopter Doomstacks are just too good, man. Like, I made a video ages ago as how to dominate with the dwarves, and it's still true to this day. Why do you have territory in the Western Peninsula? What, over here? I'm just going to be trading it over to Barak Var, Samuel. It's a good question. I'm only controlling these two provinces, but I'm taking settlements to give to Barak Var to ensure that I can keep up the bonuses of having dwarves nearby. Got it? Sorry, join late? No, you don't have to apologize, buddy. Thank you for joining. But I appreciate you hanging out. We'll put the Master Rune of Velakmad on a Slayer Lord or Hero. Yeah, great damage. Normally I prefer mitigation, but still does well. Hey, Shut's good. It's good to see you, buddy. I'm doing well. Hope you are too. I am always a fan of damage mitigation. You guys know me. Killed AK earlier in a campaign recently. I was also supposed to declare war and it was wild. That sounds about right. No siege attrition and extra defenders. Yeah, definitely. Military alliance. You know what? I'll try and bolster around all the dwarves. I'll try and befriend every dwarf. Oh, Nemesis Crown. Might go open to the Empire. Could be good vibes. was going to say, I was fighting that one because I've not fought in a while, but I feel like it's silly not to. On a good Sunday evening.
Raphael, good to see you, dear brethren.
Wow, they are really keen to kill us here. It's actually quite interesting. Even with my army battered and bruised, I still think I can do this. I'm not gonna lie, I honestly do not perceive them having a chance. We'll go with the Slayer with the more defense, which is probably you. It is. Let's put the Jug of Wine on you, lad. And let's get the Rune of Spite on you, lad. Sort of Strife as well. Gamba's Armor, why not? Anything else we can pimp our ride with? No. No, do we have a double tank? Did we make a double tank? I don't think we did we? No. That's fine. Yeah, Thorgrim, honestly, Thorgrim alone clears this. Like, 91 melee defense. Like, what are you going to do? So we'll force match over here. Let me just check real quick. Let me just double click over here. Yeah, he's got no army, so let's just force match to the left here. Just keep running away. And then trade this to Barakvar. Ah, annoyingly we didn't take this settlement. So I don't know if we can actually trade that one. Oh, we can. Nice. I really shouldn't be asking for money here. One. We'll make him bankrupt. Why not? So if you didn't know what we just did then, we literally sent Barakvar into the minus. The Dreamwine didn't move. Did it not? If they attack Thorgrim, I don't mind that at all, especially in encampment stance, my goodness. Good luck, have fun at that point. Do I even care about Gyrocopter Brimstone guns? Thanks for the lurk, nubs. I don't think I do, lads. I don't think I do. So, income 2.9k. Upgrade the gold. Any other buildings in the deep that we need to upgrade here? Yeah, this one. Yeah, it's so annoying. Like, I'm losing grudges now. Because of this, I'm going to lose grudges. Ooh, chat. Do we actually confederate legendary lords? Should I confederate legendary lords? I probably should for the bants. I could confederate Thoric right now. Thoric has 10 settlements. Ooh, but that makes this is Total War so much harder now. Because everything around me, I'll have to declare war on. Because Lisbon, I would declare war on them naturally. Even my boy Confederate Grumbrindle has 1 settlement. Useless. Right, do we confederate Thoric and declare war on everything around the area? Because we'd have to. I don't think there's anything technically friendly to me. Everything I would technically fight there. Lizardmen, rats, everything. Don't confederate yet. Yeah, Grumbrindle probably would be best just for the blue tree he has. Yeah, I feel like from a long-term perspective, Grumbrindle probably would be best. Thoric is... I honestly put my hands up and say this right now. Thoric is the strongest Dwarven Lord fighter. There is no one remotely close to how strong Thoric is as a fighter. Oh yeah, I've got to sell his territory, of course. Yeah, because I don't want to ruin my thing too much. Ooh, please say you're not war. No, this is not good. Okay, Clan Moor's being at war with Barakvar here is really not ideal. I'm going to have to raise another army. Otherwise, Clan Moor's just going to steal all the... steal everything. Alright, I can't wait, unfortunately. You should be able to run away there. 6 turns we'll get another army anyway. I think Thorgrim got the wrongs, right? Yeah. So we should have a really decent army size here. Let's do that one. Yeah, 1.4k already. The second that we get this bad boy in here, my god, the money's going to start trickling in, dude. Here comes the money. Wait, what's the difference between this one and this one? Research rate differences? Inca, recruitment, control. Is it just control? Is that literally it? Am I blind, guys? Recruitment control. Recruitment cost reductions. And then control. Boys, we're not far at all. Getting some stonked. Oh, there's an extra 10 Earth Gold. Is that it? Okay. Not a bad army. Right, I'm not concerned about that. Alright, as long as Barak Var has more settlements, I'm chilling. All I'm going to do now is build those buildings and then make tons of money. Equals profit. If Clan Moors comes to my main capital, we'll just shoot them to death to Jerichops. I'm not worried about that. But we'll get actual proper Jerichops in there. So yeah, we completely expected this one. Is there anything here that would make me lose damage by using fire? I don't think so, right? None of you have fire resistance? Yeah, you want fire resistance. Because there are situations where you can actually force yourself to lose damage. Guys, give me an example of where you lose damage having fire attacks. I hope you guys studied for the test. Where would you lose damage by giving yourself fire attacks? Imrik, yep, valid. You would lose damage. What's the main faction? What's the main faction that would make you lose tons of damage? Khorne, yeah, valid. Chorfs, yeah, it's Chorfs. I think they have an innate 35%, isn't it? Fire resistance. Or 25, something crazy. Guys, does Thorgrim solo their army? Did I give him Rune of Spite? I did. I actually think Thorgrim probably solos the army here. Should we play Spectre Sport while we give it a go? Now this is Dwarven gameplay. Taking 100 years to get towards the enemy, and then just never dying. Make sure the quarrels are in range. I just don't think there's any of them can kill him, especially in trees. Rune of Tankard. Yeah, not having a Runesmith. Like, this is why Thoric is so much better, because he's got rune magic. That's literally the only problem. If anything else comes over, I should have been hidden. Yeah, I'm trolling. I should have hidden everything down here. If I did that, then they'd all just try and fight Thorgrim. Oh, if you give me a freebie here, though, I'll take a freebie. Look at these savage orc, poor buggers. Didn't live in a land without grudges. Honestly, that makes me so sad about Thoric. I completely agree. I am going to say something potentially interesting to you guys now. I have never said this before in the entirety of the time I have streamed. I think Thorgrim is the best dwarf now. I know it's crazy to say. I know it sounds actually bonkers to say, but I actually think Thorgrim is probably the strongest dwarf now. His economy is just unbelievable. I don't think there's anybody that gets remotely close to his economy now. And I would consider the economy the most important factor of dwarves. I don't think it's even remotely close. Thorgrim struggles to utilize the Age of Reckoning mechanics. Thorgrim is in a perfect situation to take advantage of all things Age of Reckoning. And the deeps, because you start off by basically being able to build it turn 8 or turn 7 if you do it properly. So you've given yourself the opportunity to utilize the mechanic that's like baked into the dwarves. You can use it better because of the fact that you are significantly stronger. Your economy is unbelievably good. Your army's become so unbelievably self-sufficient. You have some of the best landmarks in the game specifically for the dwarves available at your doorstep. Like, there's, yeah, what more do you want? Like, does one an economy? Yeah, there's no one remotely close to Thorgrim in the aspect of economy. Any dwarf can get completely free upkeep now. But the difference is, Belegar... Oh, wow, they've done a really good job firing with a firing arc there. Really nice by the AI. It'll do a little friendly fire, at least. Let's try and move towards the trees a little bit more. I think Belegar massively struggles just financially. Like, Belegar has the strongest army to begin with. I think that's to no surprise to anybody. That Belegar has by far the best. Use army ability? Not just yet. I need them stacked more. Because this is the annoying thing. Because of the fact that my gyro bombers are spotted, this is the reason why they're doing what they're doing. Normally they just funnel into Thorgrim. But it was my own fault for moving them the way I did. Because normally the AI would just all send themselves towards them like this. But yeah, just the Ancestral Heroes are so good. Good old Thorgrim, eh? Once I get the 50 armor rune on him as well, we're chilling. Let me go ahead and just give this guy some ammunition as well. I would agree that normal copters are better than both. The Brimstone variant of gyrocopters are a waste. I don't think the Brimstone are any good at all. It's unfortunate that the Brimstone just doesn't feel good. It's because their ammunition count is too low. I think the DPS and the damage that they do is decent. Now it's 8 charges, Yeezer. You can buff it quite a lot. Like, I honestly think Dwarves are just in such a good spot. Dwarves are my favourite faction to play a lot. The 5 attacks are good for dealing with regenerators, though. I feel like what are the regenerators you got to worry about, Samuel? And you'd think trolls, right? And I would argue that doing single target AP damage with like the Steam variant is just as good as killing them. Just as good. Even more than even better than the Chorfs. Oh yeah, Chorfs aren't that strong. I wouldn't say that Chorfs are that strong. I think Chorfs have been nerfed massively. I think Chorfs are nowhere near the strength that they were on release. It's very akin to most factions when they get released, honestly. Yeah, Thorgrim just casually rotting them all to death with Sprinter's Bite. This is just such a classic Dwarven tech right now. Because I would argue there's very few factions to do them. When's the next Dwarven remake or rework? I mean, hey, as a Dwarven enjoyer, I don't mind at all. The thing that surprises me is why Dwarves out of every faction did they pick them? Like, I don't know why of all factions they decided to put the deep mechanic in. Like, you'd have thought that they'd give it to, like, some Skaven, you know? Like, I'd have expected a Skaven faction to receive it. And Mercy, thanks so much for the raid, man. Hope you're doing well. How was your stream, my friend? I'll give you a shout out. Hope you had an absolute banger of a stream, my dude. We're currently doing a very funsy, building exceptionally tall, only allowing ourselves 2 provinces. And we're already making ridiculous money. And we're having to declare war on every single person that is perceived evil to the dwarves. Hey Jacob, good to see you, buddy. And right now, Thorgrim's having a bit of fun with a Groby. But, guys,
do not shame your ancestors. Make sure to follow Mercy the Man.
Yeah, Mercy's a great guy. If you don't know who he is, do go check him out. Great dude. Should have, since the faction that digs the deeper and deeper. But I feel like there is lore implications of dwarves digging deep and doing dumb things in mines, so it makes sense, but I feel like it should be a shared mechanic across all the ones. Like, Vampire Coast, equally, could have, like, some form of cove things that they expand on. But yeah. I feel like other factions can benefit from them as well, right? Undercities only for enemy cities, though? Well, I mean, equally, you'd still build deep for it. Like, just because it's for enemies or allies doesn't necessarily matter. The factor is that you can... You know, the mechanic potentially should be expanded to allow you to do more things with it. Coast need more love? Yeah, Coast definitely need more love. Honestly, for me, between Coast and Counts, I'd prefer Counts to get love. Because the problem with Coast right now is they would have to do a lot to them. They would have to tweak a lot of numbers for them to be in a good spot. As pretty much everything has just been nerfed so much. Right, let's do shift 1 here. Go. If you don't know, shift 1 is the keybind for the bomb ability. And control 1 would be the spells over here. One would be alt 1. But it makes life so much easier. God, it's crazy how Thorgrim is just taking 0 damage. I was honestly quite surprised to see that they didn't implement rangers. I would love to see some kinds of bugman-related units. You may be wondering why I'm deployed where I am. I too am wondering, but it was more to keep hidden away for Thorgrim. But I honestly feel like Skaven would make the most sense regarding kind of the underway stuff, because, I mean, Skaven, like, I know there's the risk-averse mechanics around it, like, you can dig deep, and you can do silly things like that, but equally, you know, Skaven had to, I guess, you know, be relatively smart with how they intercepted into army settlements, or enemy settlements. Like, you know, they digged a little too deep, and then all of a sudden the witch hunters start running around and asking what the hell's going on. Like little cutscenes like that. Oh, you dug too deep. You broke into a witch hunter's home. You know, all of a sudden you got to fight an army. Stuff like that would be quite interesting. But then again, you got to be careful not to like put random crap in for no reason. Plus, I'm not a game developer. So my opinion, for the most part, my opinion shouldn't matter. Met and shut himself. Yeah, little things like that would be quite interesting to see what they do. Yeah, I honestly think Thorgrim could probably solo armies now. I gotta be really careful with the gyro bombers though. Also, guys, I did a massive upsie. Do you guys want to know what my massive upsie was? I did something very, very dumb recently. It was very, very dumb. Wasn't a gamer move at all. I introduced my partner to World of Warcraft. And she's obsessed with it. Something at work. Honestly, when it comes to work, I couldn't care less. If they fire me, they fire me. You know what I mean? You bought the yellow pot noodle instead of the... No, honestly, yellow pot noodle is goated, man. The curry sauce one. I feel like the older I get, the more I'm like, you know, I'm here to live. I'm here to work to live, not live to work. You disgust me. Hey, sorry you don't have taste buds, bud. Not my fault. How much regen has Thorgrim got left? Tons, I believe. He's not hit cap, so I'm assuming tons. My dude is doing alright. Oh, I've got Rune of Spite over here as well, aren't I? Spinning on the 7th of October. What the hell's happening on the 7th of October, lad? Dug into the Great Mob by accident. Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that would be really interesting to see. Keep in mind, guys, I basically have lived under a rock for a long time. As ironically, I've been playing like League and WoW in my spare time. I'm trying to climb back to Diamond. I used to be a Challenger AD carry player. I used to play semi-professionally. And I'm seeing how washed I am. Superman not too washed. How many sips of exclamation mark Holly will you take if I spam it? 1. Another sick battle? Yeah, much love to you, man. Trushka, loving the positive vibes today, bud. Thank you for hanging out and being a positive influence. My god, the man does it all. True. It is true. Because I competed in university. I basically failed my university year to compete in CSGO and in League of Legends. And I have stickers from one of the first tournaments I went to. Also, ironically, we healed more than we took damage there. That is wild that Thorgrim healed as much as he did. I'm going to take back Var and give him back. So, you're going to play the long game, Fox. I appreciate that. Oh, and by the way, guys, if you guys aren't aware, we are sponsored by the wonderful Holy. If you type exclamation mark Holy in the chat, if you want to check out some of the most tasty beverages. That's good for you. Also, we made a funny advert. Hold on. Let me play it. Wait, why isn't it playing? Oh, hold on. I changed the name of it, that's why. Here we go. Shout out to Meadows for this one. If you want to level up your game with Holy today, type !Holy. Content I'm here for, that's my boy right there. Hey, sometimes you gotta shell out, boys, you know what I mean? Oh, for God's sake, I'm being attacked by more. No expense spared. You already know, son. In fairness, my editor did a great job with it. I'm very lucky to have him. Awesome sponsor, by the way. Yeah, Holy's... honestly, I am very, very lucky to be sponsored by Holy. I consume Holy pretty much every day. It voluntarily fuels me. Without it, I would be a zombie at work. Right, let's get Deadly Onslaught and then we'll stop. We don't want to overdo the training, because only one person within the army should be doing training, and whoever goes into the army last is the one that puts training in there. So the debate here is, do I kill Drock and then go for that settlement? But I don't know if I can. Wait, Akendorf? I thought for a second that was Akendorf. Is it an energy drink? It is, but they do a tea range, so an iced tea range, and they also do a energy range and a hydration range. So they do a bit of everything. My favorite hydration is pineapple. My favorite energy is this bad boy right here, Fruity Frog. It is goddamn delicious. That's fine. Let's keep health up. Maybe Thorgrim should start shifting back towards the homelands to fend off the rats. I don't think I do need to. Honestly, those 3 units inside that army should be more than fine. My army composition is pretty solid. As long as this is what makes the dwarves so unbelievably OP at the moment. Also, Samuel, I just realized, Treeman. Yeah, you are completely right. Treeman is a really good shout. And the Tomb King Lords, I suppose. It would help a lot. Yeah, the Warhammer 3 change massively buffed dwarves. Which allowed you to instantly swap your gear. You like the Pog emote? Nice. It's the reason why I'm pretty sure the channel redeemable was there. Yeah, lock a random sub. Because it's one of those things where in the stream I used to always just say, you know, random emotes and stuff like that. And I often felt really bad because if someone was a follower of the stream and they weren't a sub, I didn't want to make them feel left out, so I just made it so you can unlock the sub emotes as well. With channel points just by watching. As I've got some pretty good emotes. Would you give Kadak 8 Peaks to Barak Var? I think I probably would keep Barak... then again, you wouldn't make too much money from Kadak 8 Peaks. So I would probably say I'd try and give it to Kadak Azul. Guys, does anybody know if Kadak Azul, he still gives you the defeat trait? I still need to test it, honestly. I still need to test it. Hold until Belagar shows up. True. I'm hoping Belagar confederates Barak Var. That would be perfect for me. I'm happy though I'm getting attacked by a lot of stuff though, at least. Gives us some good fights. Hold on, let me actually properly make my composition here. Let's box it out. Go. Bit of a wider box than I'd usually go for, but that's fine. A multiplayer game with one dwarf tall and another one going wide would be interesting. The wide one would always win. And the only reason I say the wide one would always win is because of the fact that you would... you just amass too much territory. Hey, James, can you see you, buddy? I think one of the things you always got to remember is just... Oh, like a co-op game. Yeah, that'd be dope. It reminds me of the campaign games I used to play in Civ 6, or Civ 5, excuse me, where my friend would play Venice, and he'd just feed me loads of money, and I'd just go to war with everything. Good times. It'd basically be a similar thing. The guy going tall would feed the guy going wide. Would be how I would envision it go. So if I get triple tanked, we're going to be absolutely laughing. I want to ideally be separated from both veins, as Rune of Spike does not stack, unfortunately.
Dwarf warriors.
Man, ballistic calibration is such a long range, it's crazy. I desperately need a runesmith in this army. My god. That was a mistake. That might friendly fire a little bit. A bit of friendly fire here, though. Do you think you could take a skink in a 1v1? Absolutely. I feel like a skink would be too bad. I feel like a Skaven Slayer, like a clan rat, would be kind of terrifying because I think the instinct of a clan rat would be just, I will do literally anything possible to murder you. And that, do you know what I mean? A clan rat or a Skaven would have the dog in him. I think a skink would less so. Arc skink's poisonous. I can wear gloves now. Guys, do you think you could fist fight a kangaroo? Like, any of y'all in the chat think you could fight a kangaroo? I'd get my ass kicked, I'm pretty sure, by a kangaroo. Like, I saw a video recently. They're so strong. I was relatively surprised. Like, kangaroos are like absolute units. No way. Yeah, kangaroos seem like absolute units. Do you have any Aussies in the chat? I'm pretty sure it'd be early Aussie time now, no? You'd run like hell. I feel like if, like, because I know kangaroos try and drown stuff, isn't that the whole vibe of them? Like, if a kangaroo was messing with my dog, I'd throw it some hands. That's why boomerangs exist? Wait. Boomerangs exist because of kangaroos being evil? Is that true? Matt's taking anything before fighting the kangaroo? Nah, you gotta fist fight him, bro. You gotta use the hands. Have I not seen the kangaroo meme gif? I have not. You can give me a machete? Well, machetes are short. Well, it depends if you're, like, talking about, like, Rambo types of machete or just, like, a normal machete. Isn't it funny about a guy punching a kangaroo who's holding a dog? Yes, bird strikes. And the kangaroo's like, what the hell just happened? Like, looking in shock. Roger the ripped kangaroo, Google that mofo. Shuts, here you see, though. Here we see, let's be honest now. I agree with what you're saying, but you can't take, like, the upper echelon of the kangaroos in this. We're talking about the average Joe. Honestly, guys, hear me out. How genius is this idea? No one steal it, okay? Right, do you guys promise not to steal how good my idea is? Like, this is actually like a multi-million kind of, like, idea here. What they should do in the Olympics is randomly select somebody from the audience and make them race alongside the athletes, just so you can see how good, like, athletes are. Like, hands down, that would be so dope. Like, I think that'd be a great idea. Do you guys agree? Like, I think that's, like, low-key genius, if I say so myself. Hey, Dan. What happens if the rando wins? It's a bloody good question. That would then disprove everything of what I would try to do. I would be trying to do with the messaging there. Good banter. Someone has a heart attack? Well, I mean, like, you'd have to be careful. They'd have to send away, though, you know what I mean? You'd have to be careful. If the rando wins... I mean, the odds of the randomer winning against an actual trained athlete is so unbelievably low. I'm not worried about it, boys. If you think the randomer would beat fully trained athletes, I think we've got another thing coming for us, lads. Ain't no way an athlete is losing to a random person from the... Like, unless, like, Usain Bolt was, like, chilling in the audience. That's a different... That's different. That's different. An unusual location plus 15 more save an all random trait. Oh my god, no, I haven't, James. That sounds sick. News. Recently retired Usain Bolt wins. Apparently, Usain Bolt ate chicken nuggets before his races from McDonald's. Not even kidding. My dude just loves a Mackie D's. Can't blame him, really. Honestly, chicken nuggets from Mackey's is pretty top tier. I've been told recently that, like, Wendy's nugs are pretty decent. Like, is that true, guys? Like, are Wendy's nuggets decent? They're meh? Really? I've been told, like, they're good. Have I been lied to? Had some good times, some terrible? Okay. They're not good. Wait, I thought they were really good. Right, what's the best chicken nugget? Where can you buy the best chicken nugget? I feel like McDonald's is kind of mid, but it's never bad. Do you know what I mean? That's what separates McDonald's in the grand scheme of things. IMO. It's kind of mid, but it's never bad. That's what makes McDonald's good, because it's consistent. Is the Baconator? Double 15? Nice. I feel like McDonald's, yeah, you can't go wrong, man. McDonald's nugs are like styrofoam? Really? I've never experienced that. God, I really want to order some McDonald's nuggets now. Honestly, if I feel like that, how do you guys feel when I talk about food? Maybe I should stop talking about food. I should probably stop talking about food. I literally want to order some nuggets right now. Do it? No, I'm not gonna. Get 20 nugs. Right, if you were paid, how many chicken nuggets do you think you could eat? And like, you were paid per chicken nugget. How many do you think you could eat? I could probably smash like 100. I think I could eat like 100. I'm not sure anything over that. I think 100's a safe bet. Ooh, if you don't eat all that you say, you get nothing. So you gotta like play it safe a little bit. Probably 50. Right, you saying 50 makes me underestimate my 100 now. You give me a weak number is doubting my ability to hit 100. 30 max? Am I just really fat or like what's going on here, boys? Jesus. What's going on, lads? Yeah, someone in the chat just say 150 for the bants. Even if you don't mean it, just to make me feel better. Someone just say 150 in there. Just so we can, like, throw it out there. So 100 nuggets, like 2 kilo nuggets. Let's not bring logic into it. We're guys. Just a bunch of guys being guys, you know what I mean? So that is... How about 200? That's my boy right there, see? If Sam can eat 200, you know what I mean? I could have 100. I could have 100 if Sam can eat 200. Easy. Not fun, but edible. Reminds me of a food challenge I did a while back. I dare you? No, not daring people to eat 200. It reminds me of a food challenge I had a long time ago in York. The only challenge... So it was like a chili dog. So it was like a hot dog with tons and tons and tons of chili on it. And it was like a foot long, I think. Literally the only thing that was difficult about the food challenge was consuming the food because it was disgusting. And the really bad perception and the really bad thing that the restaurant probably had was everyone took a lot of the food home with them. And they probably thought it was because the portion size was large. Not that the food was bad. But the food was bad. You just choose life. Eldritch. Is that from TFT? Because I know there's an Eldritch trait. I mean, eating any amounts of chicken nuggets is not going to kill you, lad. I feel like you could probably have like 20 nugs and be fine. Chicken nuggets aren't even that bad for you. Just depends how you make them. Depends how you make them. Because in the context of the scenario, and the hypothetical scenario we devised there, we said you can choose how many of you want to eat. A Kale user. Kale has the strongest level 1 in the game. Top lane. Facts right there. It's a large size food in the US compared to Europe. Yeah, the food sizes are way different. And one thing I learned recently was in America, the smallest drink size is our largest. I learned that fairly recently. So from a drink perspective, the smallest drink in America is our largest. I want nugs. Yeah, I don't blame him. There's no way. I'm not even kidding. In fast food places, the smallest size is our largest. I kid you not. Limited free refills? Yeah. Yeah, I think you guys get a pretty good deal on drinks. I ordered a iced tea ages ago. So I was having an iced tea in America. And it literally was disgusting because it came with no sugar. I was like, what's going on there? What is the vibe there? Wait, crap. What, are one of them shooting? They are. How rude. What are you firing at? Yeah, it's fine. Oh, I didn't realize they had storm vermin. I was not paying attention to this army. Got to order sweet tea? Yeah. I did not get the memo. Not ideal that the miners are getting absolutely smoked, but as is the player's complete catapults. Alright. Here we go. One more volley. Job's your uncle. Bosh. Well, I mean, there's the positive in that all the ones that died have now made a really, really excellent location for the Iron Drakes to shoot from. Every cloud, I guess, you know? Every cloud. As long as I don't lose any entities as well in these grudge gyrocopters, we're chilling. We'll be absolutely chilling. So they're going to be a problem? Nah, they'll die before they become a problem. IMO. They should die before becoming a problem because the AI has an obsession with walking into battle nowadays. I really don't know why. I don't know why they changed them to be like this. All I've got to do is get my lord up in front. I feel like in some ways they've made waves when it comes to making the AI so much better, and in other ways they've made them so much dumber. We just exhaust their ammunition beforehand. Yeah, you could cheese it out. Certainly could. Sure, stand in front of the Iron Drakes. I don't think it necessarily matters where the Lord is, because they'll never get into this position. Because you got to keep in mind, the AI naturally will move towards whatever's closest to them. They naturally have to fight whatever. If they come into the zone of control of them, they have to fight them. It's just the way the AI is coded. And so this is perfect. Let me move up to try and fire into here. Which then means let's move it up here. And then move up here. Actually, I'm going to engage here. Just want to buy as much time as possible. All about buying as much time as I can. And we'll absolutely start making these guys nice and toasty. So as long as I'm playing it smart, we know there's no summons because they don't have any Skaven corruption. As we are Skaven corruption free. Thankfully. Let me change the positioning to be like that one. Because then I can get a proper bombing run there. Let's fall into here. Shift 1. Quick bombing run. And then another quick bombing run. Storm Vermin, it sounds weird, but the Storm Vermin are less important than the Skaven Slave Slingers. Because the AI's priority targeting is actually really solid these days. The way the AI prioritizes targets is really, really good with range. They've gotten so much better at targeting properly, like actual really high priority units. Beautiful. Same battle tactics Dwarf uses the base as what else? Yeah, that's valid. I'm not bonus will kick in any second now. Saying that, the Dwarf or the General has a lot of health, so probably not. I think maybe 1 or 2 volleys into the General and these lads will be done for. As long as I hit properly. Yeah. I mean, the reload time is pretty spectacular. Yeah, 8 seconds, pretty brutal. These guys don't actually have fire resistance. Interesting. Drop the artillery and start legging it. Let's move around. On Twitch, guys, ads going to be kicking in momentarily just to get rid of pre-roll ads for anyone new to the stream. Yeah, Amos bonus going to kick in there. Yeah, there you go. I thought to myself, since the general, yeah, I was probably going to friendly fire more than help. I thought to myself, I might as well shoot whatever I can.
Welcome to Astaria, gentlemen.
Yeah, Sponge Brain, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Get another volley off. That's fine. Close victory, take those. Hey, if Wolf was the best way to get what power you which you want. Stupid RNG. Reload the game. Honestly, just reload the save. If you save and then keep trying to trigger it, it'll randomize it every time. Congratulations, would be nice. Still not perfect, but it's getting better. Yeah, I would agree to that. I would agree. I just think anytime you change the AI, there's so many implications. Like, it's just wild. Every little thing changes so much. It is the reason why I am not envious of the position CA you're in. Nice. Ooh, that should increase quite a bit. The moolah we make from there. So, let's upgrade this bad boy. Hey, Noska. Yeah, much love to you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Let's go here. What I don't know is how good that army is over there. None of these are really that good units, which is a shame. These probably fit really well into the army, actually. Purely because of the fact that they can push anything back that gets close. Starting work tomorrow? Oh, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing, bud? Mountain gun bad's getting this bad boy in there as well. We're getting very close to having some pretty tasty stuff in. Let me get one tick of replenishment, and I'm going to trade it over. But equally, this settlement can be given.
Power to your ancestors, shall we, brethren?
Interesting. These guys are kind of allying together. Right, you're not at war with them. It's good to see Bellegarde doing well, at least. The throne room tech gives you 2 poke. The throne room. I'm assuming it'll be in clan. Actually be guild, because it's building. Oh, Grand Throne Chamber, yeah. I feel like by the time you get to that, it'll take a long time now. Oh, removes all and prevents all blocked tunnels and deep locations. That's nice. Maybe I should just be going and spamming this. Yeah. But I'd need to get more tech. You got it turned 51. Okay, that's a lot better than I'd have expected. I'm playing really tall though, that's the only issue. I'm only allowing myself 6 settlements. God, I am broke. Then again, I have a lot of armies. So that's to be expected. I had to get a better army for Gottrick and Felix as well. I still don't have Gottrick and Felix, which is silly. This is one of those classic cases where I just don't need them. I'm playing 2 games at once because I've discovered my rig can handle it. Oh, nice. Maybe gaming addiction? Ah, you gotta look after yourself, Spongebrain. I've been playing WoW. I did say to myself that I would stream World of Warcraft for a little bit, so I can claim it on tax. Because any game that I stream, I can claim it on my tax. Yeah, the Rebellion's not very good, I didn't think it'd be. It's a shame that having one Lord is not the best. In an underway battle, I am curious to see what army they've got. It's such a shame I'm going to be losing bloody grudges for no reason. It's so sad. I think Forest of Gloom are super passive, if I'm not mistaken. Do I beeline for Wurzak here, or do I just consolidate and kill the rest of Scrag and trade it across? I probably kill the rest of Scrag, which would make the most sense, I think. And let's build a secondary army here. Yeah, I mean, honestly, with Gyrocopters alone, you wouldn't need a front line. And Joker, good night, buddy. Ooh, they may cause an earthquake here. I'll make a laboratory in one of my settlements. Let's have a quick little cheeky look here. Yeah, like I said, it's just such a shame to lose 700 goddamn grudges, and it's going to make my next Age of Reckoning worse. I really, 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 really wish that it carried on. Like, I honestly see no world why it doesn't carry over. Such a shame. Agon Wasteland be pleasant climate. I mean, they could just dig underground and create under networks between their settlements where they've got mountainous. I think they can be relatively resourceful for it, you know? Can I AR this with just you? You can. Produce the next Age of Reckoning would be great. Yeah, it just makes you sad that, like, I'm being punished for doing a good job kind of thing, you know? Because I can't allow this guy to take my settlements, which is a thing. This might actually be kind of difficult. Especially because this one's not ideal. Yeah, saying that. No underway, no thingies. Plague. Ah, it's free. Plague magic. Will they still starve? No, I wouldn't say so. I think, what do they mainly eat? I mean, yeah, they just make beer, bread, mushrooms, and goats produce most of the food, yeah. So the main thing that they consume is bread, called stone bread, mushrooms, and then goats make a ton of the rest of the food. Cheese, for example, butter from the goats. Didn't expect that lord to be able to solo auto-resolve. Oh, Dwarven lords are overpowered for auto-resolve. I've been saying this for years. Dwarven auto-resolve is actually criminal how good it is. Nah, 42 settlements, nice, James. Yeah, the only reason I'm trying to do what I'm doing is just to test how good going wide is as dwarves. Is literally the only reason why I'm trying. Because we're going tall. I'm just testing what going tall does. As I very, 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 very rarely play that playstyle of building relatively tall. I almost always build so wide. So it's a bit of a change of pace for me. As a Beastman player, you don't get a good auto-resolve. Oh yeah, Beastman's auto-resolve is shockingly bad. It's brutal. Let me just shoot them. Like the new gyro playstyle? Yes and no. I think the new gyrocopters facilitate a playstyle that allows you to basically beat everything. The dwarves right now have pretty much no weaknesses. There's no faction that does well against them. Like, beforehand, Skaven were a massive problem, but then Thunderbarges just kind of completely fixed that. It's like, good luck taking something down that has healing through Malachi's item. And tons of HP and missile resistance. You just can't kill the aerial warfare that the dwarves can build. Yeah, that's fine. That as a front line's gonna be fine. But I think the gyrocopters are awesome. I love them. I absolutely love them. I really do. But like I said, they are so good. Watch out for the next DLC? Yeah, me too, man. It'd be good to see. Maybe flying rats from Molder to count them. I feel like if you gave flying rats to Molder, my goodness, that'd be savage. Is it worth to have a Supreme Sorceress of Fire as Lord here as Sorcerers? Generate Winds of Magic? I would say that your best Lord option is the Supreme Sorceresses for sure. 30 badges are the solution to every problem. I mean, when they were really overpowered, I would agree. Not as much anymore. They were so unbelievably good. And thank you for the follow, Concept Black. They were so goddamn good in multiplayer for a long time. They were just banned in every tournament. And for good reason. But I'm going to say something and you guys probably won't like it. Ikit Claw is not the best Skaven. Clan Molder is. And I'll fight you guys on that one. And it's not even close, by the way. Throt is just goated in every way. Ikit Claw is just boo. I think he's just like, power creep has just made Ikit Claw look weak. Which is, it's crazy to me. As somebody that played him tons in Warhammer 2, it is crazy for me to say that. Power creep has just made Ikit just like mid-tier. Nice, we just set up a nice firing arc here. Are they AP wolf rats? Yeah, it shouldn't matter anyway. We've got insane defense. How dare I disrespect Tretch like that? Mate, Tretch disrespects himself. Let's be realsies now. Let's be realsies now, boys. Come on. Let's stop the cap. Tretch has disrespected himself by being that trash. You don't like playing Skaven in 3? Don't blame me. Eshin's even better. The problem I have with Eshin is just boring. Like, it's just skirmish units and that's it. Like, that's the only problem I have with Eshin, honestly. They're really good. I won't lie. Yeah, Eshin is incredibly good, but... yeah, it's just the variety within it. It's just not there. Just for me, anyway. Alright, let's see if we can stop them from getting towards our backlines here. I would honestly say a good legendary faction to learn on would be Throt. Then again, Kislev is such a pain in the nuts to fight. It does the Rattling Gun as endless ammunition, and his Doomstacks are the best. I wouldn't say so nowadays. What are we saying? Out of everything in the game, Ikit Claw's Doomstacks are the best? Because I have a hard time just agreeing to that. I just think melee things in general, because the AI cheats way less, are just so much better. Like, Minotaurs of Khorne are insanely powerful. They just mulch through everything. So I seriously believe that, like, Ikit Claw's Doomstacks are kind of a thing of the past. Like, Malachai's Grape Shot Cannons are just far better in every way than Rattling Gunners. Max Grant Knights are disgusting. Yeah, no, I would agree. But I would say Minotaurs of Khorne would slap that. I honestly wonder what the one Doomstack would beat everything else. What unit Doomstack could beat everything else? I have a hard time, like, concluding that. Being a sparring champion... yeah, I think a sparring champion Doomstack, yeah. It depends if you look at it from a campaign perspective or looking at... wait, someone summoned on me. Here they are. Throw on 19 Packmasters. I think Packmasters have no healing, though. That's the problem with Skaven. That is legit the biggest problem with them. They don't have access to healing. I mean, aspiring champions have healing. They've got barrier. Warriors of Chaos get access to Nurgle magic as well. Yeah, I think aspiring champion Doomstacks are just too good, man. It's crazy how good aspiring champions are. Oh, on the rat mounts, you're right. Yeah, no apologies, you are right. They do have regeneration on the mounts. Yeah, valid. That is true. A Gorbel stack is really good, yeah. Mage stack from Gelt may be better. Yeah, Final Transmutation, but if you didn't stack up, I think they'd struggle. I guess the Cataclysmic spells. Honestly, I'd be so interested to see if you could like run a, yeah, how that would look. Thunder Barges of Malachi, duh. Yeah. But then again, yeah, exactly. Like the 19 Packmasters and Throt, what are you going to do with the flying units? Right? What would you possibly be able to do against the flying units? The answer to that is just probably watch them and just cry a little bit, I guess. Watch and cry a tad. Take it to the ground units. Yeah, I guess. And in fairness, you would be quick enough. Would they? Because they could never land. What would happen to the gyrocopter? To the Thunder Barge? I actually don't know the answer to that. Because they physically cannot land. Would they just route off the map eventually? It would armor losses? Yeah, you'd legit have to hunt the thing on the ground. I think the armor loss. I think the penalties is less severe than it used to be, though. To BH. Stop making me Confederate you. Just take all the settlements I'm giving you and be happy. Literally the first time Barak Var's ever been strong in any campaign we've ever seen. I kind of low-key do want to get to Thunder Badges, so I kind of probably want to just go to tier 5. Dude, the money we're going to be starting... Honestly, I want to keep streaming until I get the money. Like, insane amplification of cash. I'm committed now. Yeah, that's why I think Aspiring Champion Doomsack's the best. That's why I think Champion Doomsack is just the best you can bet. Vampire Doomsack? I have a hard time believing it would be good. If you put them on mounts, they like mounted stuff suck. Anything that has mounts is usually terrible in Doomsacks. Dwarves OP with income? Well, Thorgrim is especially. Time for the reckoning. Look at that, 1.2k grudges, bro, because they've clearly killed Karakazal, or whatever it's called. That's the annoying thing there. And I can't cash in on that fact, because I'm bloody going to go over. Look at that, man. 2,000 grudges over. I am being punished for playing my campaign normally. It's fine, though. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. It's fine. Do I confederate Grommy? Do I confederate Grombrindle? Well, he's dead. Do we confederate Grombrindle just for the blue tree? I say yeah. Does he get stronger commandments? He does, yeah. He gets way better commandments. Like, for example, 10 more growth. Authoric for greed. I'd have to sell all the settlements, though. Right, guys, do me a favor. Right, to all of you wholesome hunks in the chat, right here, right now, let your voices be heard. Type 1 in the chat if you want me to confederate Grombrindle. Type 2 in the chat if we confederate maybe Thoric. Type 3 if we don't confederate anybody at all. Grombrindle obviously gives us a lot of the global bonuses, which will help us significantly when it comes to recruiting. So I feel like he'll be pretty damn poggers in the grand scheme of things. Oh, you guys seemingly like the idea of Grommy here, boys. But who would I sell my Thoric settlements to? Valid. Probably Lizardman, and then they'll become a problem later on. Because I'd have to declare war on them straight away. He's level 22. Is he higher level than me? Mate, Thoric has nothing but things to fight, I tell you. My boy Thoric is... Like, this is the freest confederation normally. I'm telling you, boys, Thoric is so overpowered. Right, you guys have voted Grommy, though. That was a renounding one for Grombrindle. Is he alive? Oh, he is. Recruit him. Respec angle them. It's like, Grombrindle, what do you do? It's like in the Rick and Morty. It's like, what am I supposed to do? You pass the butter. It's like, Grombrindle, what are you supposed to do? Give nothing but blue tree buffs. Thanks, Grombrindle. You're the best. Keep up the good work, buddy. In fairness, it is in his lore in that he does resurrect out of anger and comes and fights things. So, I mean, kind of just another day in the office for him. Kind of just another day in the office. Right, I'm really, really interested to see how this goes. The money from the deep. We're not even making that I'm not even making that much money, but it's the trading that's making me the more. Let's upgrade that one as well. Is it settlement based? Oh, settlement income plus 5% it is. Is it the region? It is the local region. So I would need tier 4 them. Yeah. I would need tier 4 and I would need to build this as well. I don't currently have one. I'm such a coward going into the gate. What a coward. How dare I be as cowardly as I have? I hope you guys can forgive me. I hope you guys can why are you guys just raiding them? Just kill them. I hope you guys can forgive my cowardly behavior. I think we're at war with everybody, clearly. It's so wild that we take so many Confederation penalties, even though we get literally just the Legendary Lord. Get rid of them in the same term. Will it still hit you with the penalty of getting provinces? I feel like it takes note of how many settlements you have on that turn, so it should be. Amount of grudges you got. Probably lost, probably. Going on Maliki probably went out. Yeah, you'd hope so. Let's hope he did. He took him out. If they start taking these settlements out, I'm going to flip, because I can't defend that. Actually, no, I can force match over. Pretty sure. Oh my god, he did what I said. He went and battered him. Wait, the high place is a Undercity. Wait, what? Undercity discovered. No we don't. We must act fast and spend the money required to destroy the foul. It's not there, bud. Am I tripping or what? Oh, can I attack you, actually? Oh, I can attack. Oh, let's bring the fight to him, boys. Oh my god, I'm going to lose grudges, though. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Like, this is what I mean. This is what I mean, dude. It's like I'm losing grudges, so I don't want to attack him. How silly is that, man? I just think that's so silly. Like, I'm actively avoiding going to beat somebody up because of the fact that I don't want to lose grudges. Which means I guarantee my next Age of Reckoning I won't be able to do now. Oh shoot, Wurzag's coming. Okay, big boy Wurzag is going to be a bit of a problem, but he's not a war. Wait, Barak Var has abandoned me. No, it's Clan Wars that's attacking him. Yeah, you can, Luke. You can get tons of things in the settlements at once. Like, for example, Kadakarak, I've got settlement, outpost, deep, and discovered foreign entity. What I don't know is how you can spawn more discovered entities. Does anybody in the chat know? Any guys, any wholesome hunks now? Oh shoot, we're tier 4 now. Pog. Let's go with that, then that bad boy, and we're going to have to go and chuck this in. Movement range for all armies is going to be goaded. Right, Thorgrim, who we grudging today? Let's go kill the camp. Get out of here. I'm walking here. You're going to run away. I should have done the trick. I should have showed you guys the trick. That's my bad. Ooh, it's not filling me with confidence. But Barak Var still strong. Still holds fast. Look at that, 3.2k gold income from trading. Are we exporting 100%? 100%, 100%, 94%. We need another trade agreement. Nice, Western Provinces finally wants to trade. 3.46, 3,460. I mean, would you believe it's turn 29? You really wouldn't, would you? Right, one more turn until we, excuse me, can amplify the amount of money we make from here. We're going to be very quickly going to start making some serious dollar bills. Very quickly going to make some serious dollar here. I think the only other thing we could do for money would be to make kegs, but I don't think it's that worth it when we can probably recruit some Slayers as well. I think the Dragon Slayers would be great. As this is obviously where I'm going to start recruiting everything. We are going to go to tier 5 because I want Thunder Barges, boys. As part of building tall, the elements of building tall and pulling like Thunder Barges out of the wazoo just seems so good. A landmark? Yeah, there's 2. One's for hammers, and the 10 control is nuts. 2 control faction wide is nuts as well. Do I lose that vassal income? No. I overbuilt, did I? Where? I'm giving this to Barak Var, don't worry. It's going to be given to Barak Var, don't worry. 136, by the way. Mate, honestly, I have bankrupted Barak Var for so long. I feel so bad. I've literally just stolen from Barak Var this entire time. Poor buggers. Literally no idea what to do with them. It's a new friend to declare war on. Oh, never mind. Let's go and see who I need to declare war on. You'd be friendly, technically, towards me. You'd be friendly. You're friendly. What else? Declare war. I'm not calling you in because you'll get killed. Wood Elves can go do one. I'll fight him. Even though he's the tree variant of the Wood Elves, I'm still going to declare war on him because of the prospect of him having knife ears. I'm going to delete the growth building. I will want some tier 5. There's no need for it at tier 5. 170 turns deep into an Altharian campaign. I know I do not have the goal fun times. That's the sign of a good campaign there, Jimbo. Sign of a good campaign, that lad. Dwarf capital cities will have a more unique building chain, maybe. Retreat. I have one more turn with this army, so I might as well make it a good one. Bergzag's on his way, though. Tier 5 and fully upgraded in the other buildings, right? Once we upgrade to tier 5, I think the threshold of what the growth building in Kazakharak probably is going to be relatively minimal when it comes to upgrading the rest of the buildings. IMO. Azag's War failed. Get wrecked, nerd. Oh, hello, Grimgor. Pleased to meet you. Yeah, the AI is definitely way more aggressive now. Not gonna lie. It's good to see. Not gonna lie, the AI is significantly more aggressive these days. As a dwarf update, great. Nice to sieging down the Forest of Gloom, which is good. Wow, they just chucked another camp down. Me and Wurz are gonna participate in some glorious warfare real quick. Oh, can I force march over there? Nah. That was a bit far-fetched, I'll be honest. I'll try and ambush him. Oh, dude, if I could have attacked that, that'd been so good. I'll attack and then just auto-resolve. I'm fine with that. Kill what I can. That army's going to be replenished anyway. And plus, we'll poop out an army right on top of Thorgrim. We will poop an army out right on top of Thorgrim, which I don't mind. Did we make another... wow, your stat line's insane. Oh yeah, tankard. Bosh. And you've got a Rune of Spite. Jesus. Man, the dwarves are so good. I love dwarves. I honestly feel like I could, like, not ever think and do well with dwarves. I've already got max grudges in there. What would I need to hold the line? Probably these boys. And these boys. Shoot Grimgor. It's a full army. Yeah, probably maybe these guys as well. Chubby. And then this lad, actually. Rune of Spite. It is a tankard angle. So take the tankard off you. Talisman of Preservation, I think, is overkill. I don't need to do that. Take that. Because I can't guarantee the win, and I don't want to lose the Talisman of Preservation. 2BH. And then the Rune of Fear. Get the Terror. Although the Rune of Terror usually is a bad thing. Because normally... Actually, I'm going to take it off. Which looks silly, but I'm going to do that. Because of the fact that I don't want to overkill it. Ooh, hold on. How much do I need for a... Is it a banner? Hold on, boys. Hold on. Let me cook. I need an Unbreakable. I need an Unbreakable rune. Where is it? Is it this one? Yeah, I need the Rune of Stoicism. Oh, wow. You can get 195 for the Jug of Dream Wine. But I think it's actually worth it because I'd rather have the things that I'm using. You can recycle your Legendary Lord's weapons? What? What? Can you get them back, by the way? I'll recycle that all day, every day. Realize the Slayer artillery has become Slayers. Have you messed with your throat lines? It can be decent. Has to be a bug. Do not think so. I mean, that's not even that good. Let's see. And then we're going to do character runes. No, banner runes, excuse me. Get the Rune of Stoicism. Where is that, Romeo? This one. So goddamn good, this one. You get 3 of them as well. There's a jug from the forge. The jug, my friend, is from this unusual location. Right, now, let's chuck the Rune of Stoicism on your army. So you're unbreakable now, so I don't have to worry about you routing, which is the only concern about this strategy I'm doing. This stratagem. No flying units, I don't think, on the enemy. I'm not going to take fear because I want them to stay in combat longer. I don't want them to tear her around. So, spiked and tankard. 5.6k HP. Anything else I can do to increase his health? I don't know. I would need to kill Throt to increase his health. Unless I can get Grombrindle in there. Is it time for Grommy? One more turn. One more turn, boys. Damn. Brutal business is not actually ideal for me. Seems wild you can get rid of your items, though. So yeah, look at that. 2,000 gold right now. Yeah, not bad, boys. Not bad. Because of this building right here. And it'll only keep going up. It'll only go up. Yep, another big injection of cash over there as well. We're going to go ahead and put this in here, this in here. Like, easy, like, freest battle of my career. But I'm going to wait for the goddamn grudge. Which is really annoying, I have to wait for the grudge. We're going to go tier 5 momentarily. Like, 235 growth is so tasty. Thorgrim's going to poop an army out. Hey, Sandy. Recycle an legendary item. That's a gudgeon. Part of a set too. It's for science, my man. It's for science. You know? This is a bit of an annoying one because... Wait, what? Wait, you can't make your lords unbreakable anymore? CA, please. They've stopped it working. Right, I'll work on you then. If I can kill this goblin here, his wire dies. Honestly, his army's not that worrying. Not that worrying. It used to work, which is annoying. My hair's looking luscious today. What hair, lad? Slandiver man, what do you mean, what hair? Could be a bug. I think the original bug was the fact that you could put it on lords to begin with. Oh, you meant my beard? Oh, in case it's a beard, I appreciate that. There's equipment item that makes them unbreakable. Maybe. This location's... Oh no, he is absolutely fire. Oh, we get the garrison as well. Yeah, this should be relatively easy, I think. Let me go ahead and do this, this. Yeah, I'm pretty confident this is going to be alright. Right, so first row, you boys. Second row, you boys. Third row, you boys. Fourth row, you lads. You will rot them inside the melee infantry. Oops. Do something special for trigger events from unusual locations once you find one. Nope. I don't believe so. Most of them either proc them on their own, or I believe it'll give you instructions. Most of it's just like it'll just sort of be like, oh, by the way, here's the item. But I, for one, am a big fan of it. Hold on, I really need to get close to this. There we go. God, there's so much going on. I really like these guys, the troll hammers.
The troll hammer grudge settlers is here.
Unless I'm mistaken. Grimgo's not a big model. Imagine calling yourself the biggest and the baddest. Imagine. Oops. I trolled with my gyrocopters, but I think I killed... I haven't. Please don't rout. Imagine calling yourself the biggest and the baddest and you're a small entity, a mega lol. Okay, that's really unfortunate. I might be in a lot of trouble now because of that. If they don't come back, we honestly might be in a lot of trouble. Because I completely trolled by fast-forwarding it. If they route in the pathing of this, they may recover in time. They just need to not be damaged by artillery. Once that goes away, they may recover. Okay, this is pretty rigged if they completely climb all the way up here. Yeah, that's rigged AF. They could have gone that way and routed. Maybe a bit of streamer privileges right there. Hey, we never say no to those though, do we? We never say no to some streamer privilege. You guys, 73 damage, I'm not worried about that. Well, that would grow in strength after certain skill points. Well, I kind of like that Kolex does every time he vassalizes, but I feel like it just isn't dramatic enough. Which is my only problem with it. Like, I'm not sure how you guys feel about it, but I just feel like it takes so long for it to be noticeable. It's cool, don't get me wrong, but it just takes so long to be noticeable. Kolex stats sucks now? Yeah, it will, I imagine, because of Tamakan. Oh my god, what am I doing? Why am I fast forwarding for no reason, boys? Thorgrim can get on walls? Can he? How? I mean, I'm pretty sure he shouldn't be able to. Alright, that should matter. Yeah, we're unbreakable. As long as these guys go here. Yeah, I completely trolled that, I'm not gonna lie. I honestly should move as soon as I can to this point. Low-key, I'm trolling if I don't. It's going to reduce the damage taken because of the troll to the trees, but I think the positioning is going to be really good for the Thunder Drakes. Excuse me, for the Grudge Settlers and the Iron Drakes alike. The good news is these guys seem to be relatively bugged back there. Oh, no mind, they're on the way. Let us go ahead and follow them. Oh my god, I forgot to move these guys. Oops. I don't hate the fact that I'm moving them now. Just use the Slayers on the side. Ah, this really sucks. I don't know how I'm going to shut down the Doom Divers. If they shoot in the trees, I'm not bothered. Which makes me want to move this Dwarf unit up. Nah, it's too late. Move back. Oh, this honestly might throw it for me. 20 ammunition. It's 40 shots. It's a lot. That is a lot more than I should have had to deal with, but that's okay. These guys are going to be chilling around because of the minus melee attack. Their job is to kill most of our boy Grimgor. They'll miss. I actually don't think they will. That's so unfortunate. They're shooting the one unit I don't want them to. If I pull back, we might be able to get them towards us. Because the sad thing is, I think my general honestly needs to be protected in that regard. I might have to move my Grudge Throwers up to try and shoot them. I think that's my only answer. I think literally one hit might rout them. But I'm asking for a lot, honestly. Your boy is asking for a lot. Alright, let's get some Black Hawk shots. Let me move down just to give the Slayers more room to breathe here. Good shots over there. Let's take more of a stance of protecting these boys. See, I don't know if it's worth even trying to defend them. Is there a line of... How's their line of sight? Honestly, it should be fine. I think as long as I'm unbreakable, I'm happy. That is unfortunate they're being dealt with, but it is what it is. My range line should be steadfast. Oh, beautiful! They got some hits in! Absolutely legendary. Absolutely legendary gameplay right there, boys. You'd love to see that. That's beautiful. That was literally the only worry that I had gone now. I'm going to go relatively aggressive with the Slayers here to try and capture these guys. I think we slaughter them so fast now. Unless they keep moving through and mow down my backline. Okie dokie. That's exactly what's going to happen, isn't it? Can somebody ask me how the hell they've managed to do this? I would love to know. Slayers, please be slayering. Wow, the AI's done a good job there, though. Goddamn chariots, my dude. Hey, males. Good to see you, handsome. How am I going to manage this? It's a good question. I'm not sure yet. As the AI's done a good job. I mispositioned, though. Honestly, I shouldn't have positioned here again. I should have just done here. I should have just taken the tank of the fact that I knew I should have just accepted the fact that I was only going to get perfect damage off of them. Yeah, it's literally my own fault for moving to this position here. I shouldn't have moved. If I was fighting here, it'd have been a little bit meh, but it wouldn't have forced me to be split thin. Because I'm spread too thin right now, that's the problem. I'm just spread too thin to defend everything. That is the literal killer of my army right now. And yeah, if I had angles with the Iron Drakes, we should all be on equal elevation. I mean, it's always good to take lessons learned from fights, you know? And that was a good lessons learned. I don't have a move position. Yeah, I don't have a Runesmith. Yeah, Runesmith would go hard here. I need one. This is my secondary army. I mean, the Boar Boys did such a goddamn good job in my backline. No, it's good to see the AI doing well with the battles, though. I'm not going to complain. You know, I want the AI to crush me. You know, I want to be punished for mistakes like that. Because yeah, if I did this battle again and just deployed here, we'd been fine. And then as long as I didn't troll with Majoricopters as well, we'd been fine too. That Grimgore absolutely battering us, it will be. Yeah, we'll fight this again. Alright, do me a favor, guys. Do we fight this again? What do you think? Do we fight this again? I actually think going over here is better now. Rematch? Now looking at this one, I think we look over there. So yes, you guys are saying yes, 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 and one no. It's a good battle to play in general, not a boring one. Yeah, the battle's pretty solid, this one. Yo, Nightwolf. Welcome in, bud. Oh, and thanks for the follow, Ellie. If these guys don't die, my general will literally kill them with Rune of Spite. If Grimgore doesn't get on top of him, he will kill everybody. Ah, Grimgore's on him now, never mind. Yeah, never mind. Look at the Rune of Spite value though, holy moly. I don't have Alta 4. Crap, I don't have Alta 4 anymore. Yeah. I had to close it by a processor. Oh, watch it go back to like a save that's not there. Your sentence is a rematch. That's a sentence. Can I ask one thing? I have all the Dwarf DLC, but how do I get the Spirit of Gungry and Thunder Badges of Thorgrim? I was at turn like 60, and I still don't have them. Yeah, only Malachi can do it. Zach, matey. Only Malachi has the ability to do that. Tall Dwarves is the best thing ever. See, related themselves to this patch and patch notes. I agree. One of the best patches they've released in a long time. I would agree. I mean, tall dwarves make it so you can get Thunder Badges very quickly. Tall dwarves, yep. You can build the deeps in your cities now. The less amount of settlements you have, the more money you make. The only thing missing now is to make Age of Reckoning optional. If I'm going to be honest. Honestly, the only thing they need to do now is to make Age of Reckoning optional. And it's perfect. Just like Realms of Chaos. Like, here's my 2 cents on the situation. Anytime you force players into doing something they don't want to do, it's not a good thing. Right now, within the Age of Reckoning mechanic, you are forced to do it, basically. Right? If you play tall, you are punished in a lot of ways for playing tall. If you play super aggressive like Khorne, you're rewarded. And now with the deep mechanic in there, I feel like you should be able to say, I'm good to Age of Reckoning. Maybe you can delay it. Logically, that makes sense, but I don't think you should be forced into it. Do the defensive buildings, the deep, do anything? Yeah, loads of them do really good stuff. Like, you get a lot of units and leadership penalties. And one of them raises the settlement so they can't take it. Punishment for failing an Age of Reckoning is really mild, though. No, I agree, but I feel like it's a mechanic in the game that exists, right? I feel like anytime you're ignoring a mechanic, or purposely ignoring a mechanic, it's a bad mechanic. Like, I wouldn't consider that a good mechanic if you're actively purposely ignoring its existence. Maybe that's just me, though. Maybe that's just me. But I don't think a mechanic is good if you purposely ignore it. So that's my 2 cents on it. Oh, this is so much better. What was I doing? Dude, this terrain is so goddamn good. In what universe do I deploy anywhere else? That's perfect. Right, let's go kill the let's do it properly this time. God, I am blinded by this map, man. Is anyone else getting flashbanged? And don't say my head's flashbanging, I mean the map. Like, some of this terrain, like, it really is bad. So I'm ahead. Right, I see. Can you deploy back here properly? Oh, you can. I can go all the way back here. Why don't I do that then? Yeah, I'll do that. And then the Iron Drakes can go even further back. Perfect. Perfect. Perfection. Alright, technically, we should only need a few volleys here. Let's get towards the trees to protect ourselves. Into the trees! Alright, we should get another shot coming up. Good, into the trees. Scurry away to the trees, my pretties! Get out of the trees. Cheeky volley into the trees. Almost two dead already. We run away for a second because we know the fact that AI is dumb and they're going to leave the Doom Divers by themselves pretty heavily. Anyone else feel like Gollum up here? I've said this joke so many times. My precious. Just reminds me of the Lord of the Rings scene. Being really high up on a hill or a mountain, looking down. There we go. Boys, that was a shocking volley. I'll be the first to admit that was shocking. Except for the big spider. That's a good point. Is the Arachnarch spider basically Shelob? The thing that I found wild, like I learned fairly recently, there's a Lord of the Rings game that has massive, like has certain characters, like Shelob, with massive booba. Like I don't know how that's possible. Like, I don't know who cooked there, but they cooked pretty hard. My goodness. I think it's like you can get like the dude is basically dead. I'm pretty sure you can take control of him. I'm not sure what the game's called again. I think I played it. Shadow of Mordor, that's the one. Yeah, Shadow of Mordor, that's the game. Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor, yeah. The Shadow of series, yeah. It's a great one. Just let me know why you're saying that. You know what I mean? High five. High five, lads. Right, come on. Hey, put it back in your pants, boys. Come on, chill out. Oh my... Wait. I was going to say, if Grimgor's firing a fireball, that's not what you'd expect of him. That is not what you'd expect of him. Yeah, he should be able to get a lot of damage off for free here. Especially with those lads on that side. Let's pull back. Now this is pod racing. This is pod racing now. We're absolutely chilling. Wait, I just heard like a Gelt saying very well done. Unless that was just me. Generally might be losing my marbles, boys. Unlucky, I guess. I'm wearing pants. I'm a streamer. I only have a head and a thorax. Thorax? What's the terminology for your body? I am generally so stupid today. Torso. That's the one. I only have a head and a torso. Yeah. I'm a streamer, you see. I don't have anything else. I don't possess anything else, unfortunately. I wasn't coded with anything more. Oh my god, of course they snuck straight through. That is unfortunate. Yo, Grimgor, chill, chill, chill! Dear God, Grimgor! Chill, my dude, chill. God damn. Alright, there we go, now we're cooking. I had to find someone else to go beat up so I can mortis engine him. I'm just gonna walk in and I'm not gonna melee charge in. What's that? What is that? The best of the best. Well, we'll see about that, bud. We'll see about that. Alright, screw it. I'm running over with them. I don't give a damn. That's the stuff. That's the ticket right there, boys. That's the ticket. Is most of the damage that I'm doing friendly fire? It's a good question. Let's not think about it. Alright, let's cook up all the units behind them. Oh my god, I took so much damage moving away from those wolf dudes. Fall over and slam your head on the table since the 3 minutes. Yep, pretty much. I'm a robot. I'm a figment of your imagination. I have been designed to for your perfect streams of entertainment. Right. Gyro bomber run and then leg it. I'm struggling to do my damage though. In reality here, won't lie to you boys. It is a wee bit hard to do me damage. I don't think I'm too concerned about the thingy. Oh yeah, this should be a good bomber run at least. This should be a solid bombing run. Yeah, beautiful damage there. Beautiful damage. We move over here as well, and we get to the tippy top. And then we start shooting Grimgor himself. Right, how the hell do we kill Grimgor? It's a bloody good question. I guess just keep shooting him. Probably not a bad idea, you know? I would say generally continues to keep shooting him is probably a solid idea. With kindness? Killing him with kindness? Do you think that Grimgor? He's unbreakable, you can't armor loss him. It seems to be working. The Iron Drakes, seems like they've got the idea here. Seems that they understood they got the memo, you know. They're still being shot at. These guys low-key being kind of nerds, not gonna lie. See if I can sneak in there. If Grimgor starts throwing hands, we gotta leg it. Yeah, he's throwing hands, boys. Dear God, Grimgor is insane. Yo, chill, Grimgor. Chill, 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 chill. Yo, chill, dude. Oh, nice. You're gonna die to ruin his fight. Nice. Alright, Mortis Engine is rotting him down as well. Good, good. Wow, my front line is absolutely battered. But it's a good job these lads will hold the line a little bit longer. Low space throw in my hands. He kind of is low-key. I'm a bit worried, honestly. I won't lie to you, lads. Don't know how I'm going to kill him. Okay, Amnos Mountain's just kicked in. Big. If I can keep these guys alive, if I can keep 5 of them alive, we're chilling. Then they don't die. If I can get this guy out as well, we can keep everything unbreakable. No! I friendly fired them, so they died! Damn it! It's the only they are around. They'll come back. It's fine. Sheesh. Okay, we'll take that one. And yo, Ash, take it easy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. Much love to you. My God. Well done. Yeah, that was a spicy meatball, not gonna lie. Now this is a beautiful sight. Feels bad about the gyrocopters though, low-key. That is a lot of dead mushies. What's that? What was that horsey? Guess one of the mounts for the lords? Actually not sure what that is. Your mum? I'm sorry. You know what I mean? You saw an opportunity and took it, lad. Can't blame you. Saw an opportunity and took it, you know what I mean? Best match are the ones with the Ridders. Yeah, anytime there's choke points is just chef's kiss. 146. Yeah, we'll take it. We're greedy. We're the greediest mother trucker alive. You already know, son. I welcome all this AI aggression, though. Spirizel, thanks for the follow, buddy. I welcome any forms of aggression from the AI. Right, enter a new age. What is it now? 19k, basically 20k. Bruh. That's basically tripled, by the way. That has tripled, by the way. Makes sense. I mean, I honestly kind of makes sense, I'm not gonna lie. I am surrounded by a lot. Are the dwarves still alive? Yeah, we've made Barak Var really strong. I intend on continuously doing that. Just got another secondary army. Wurzag just declared war on Barak Var, so we're now going to start throwing hands before he takes all the settlements away from me. We're going to kill these guys, keep clearing out you. Can sort that out. One more turn away from making way more money from here. Is there any other settlements I need to give over? You know, I wouldn't mind confederating Zulfbar because of the tier 3 building in here. Oaken like this right here. Guess how much this keg gives you. Guess what this single building gives you every turn. It is actually kind of insane. This landmark, I think, is one of the best landmarks. It is 1.4k. It's kind of crazy per turn in tradables. I, for one, think that's pretty damn good. Ungroomed dead? Nope, we've kept him alive.
Welcome to my throng. Do not shame your ancestors, shall we, brethren?
I mean, Thoric is doing bloody incredible for himself. Look at this, lads. 10 settlements, my boy's popping off. Although, I think I just need to recruit Grombrindle to get the bonuses, don't I? Recruit him. You already know. Legendary commerce. Income from trade tariffs, just 20% off the rep. Hold on, let me undo that for a sec. So, 3.5k. 3.7k, yeah, not bad. So let's go ahead and do recruit rank, movement, replenishment rate, recruitment cost reductions. Probably should. Can I disband him? I think I can now, right? And it still works. But look, the campaign's going good, bud. You can fed them to the lands. Yes, that's what I'll do. Also on Twitch, by the way, guys, some ads are going to kick in. Just get rid of pre-roll ads. Much love to you all. On the YouTube side of things, guys, what does the ads look like? I actually don't know what the YouTube ads are like on the tubers. Alright, Muncher. Let's go Muncher. Get munched. I actually will take the replenishment there. It seems worth it. Right. Pyrrhic victory, you say? Well, if I do this thing... Give me a sec, lads. Let me cook for a second, because you can do this while being sieged. Smiley face. Completely balanced, guys. Trust me. Do not worry about a thing. This is perfectly balanced. The unbreakable will mean that I can keep the gyrocopters moving. There are ads. A kill? Yeah, apparently so. Apparently so. Unless you've got YouTube Premium, I suppose. Too bad dwarves can't have vassals. You'd be getting a lot of money from Barak Var. Yeah. I'd rather Barak Var get confederated by one of the other dwarves. Do the dwarves confederate? They do, right? I would imagine Belegar may confederate Barak Var. I know Thorgrim confederates them. I know that's for sure. Oh, of course, yeah. The Iron Drake auto resolve stack on Grombrindle goes hard, right? I love gyrocopters, man. They're such a good unit. How long do you achieve your advance? What's that? Swexer. If it's anything to do with that blocker, I would honestly would recommend it. For me as a streamer, I stream as a hobby. You know, I stream to have fun. And it's one of those things where the reason why I run ads on Twitch is to just stop ads from playing during the stream. Or when someone joins the stream that's new. It's literally the only reason. I donate all the money I make from Twitch, or from ads, to subs and giveaways. And I have done that since I activated ads. And I will continuously keep doing that. I will continuously keep doing that, as ads are cringe. And ads have been ruining Twitch, not gonna lie. Didn't hear it from me, Swexer, no worries. On the 1st of this month, I mean, it's fairness, I've hardly streamed, so it won't be that many. Let me do this. Once they start isolating themselves, we'll be absolutely fine. Right. The hell's healing you? Ah, scam. Classic. I feel like the general is probably... Ooh, that's definitely friendly fire territory. Gotta spread them out as much as possible. Wait, do you have passive regen? No. God, gyrocopters are so chad, man. How the hell are you surviving so much? You got a lot of magic resistance, that's why.
Muster the throng, yeah.
Level 18 and 16, yeah, it definitely feels good. I believe this is one of the stronger armies he's got. Do you have Warp Lightning? No, you're Pestilent. Right, you're Pestilent. I'm stacking on top of my boys, then. As Pestilent is just trash killing dwarves. Even if they do that, like, the damage is absolutely minuscule. And we'll stack even more like that. Goddamn pesky. Mate, this guy's an absolute bullet sponge. He's not dying at all. Have they nerfed gyrocopters this hard or something? Have they nerfed gyrocopters, like, insanely hard or something? Normally this guy's dead on my screen 10 times over. Maybe I'm just mistaken about something. Maybe... am I doing anything wrong? I feel like I'm not. I guess he has relatively high missile resistance. Do you have physical resistance as well? Oh, he does, so he's got 50% missile resistance right now. Because these are physical, yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. So I'm basically doing half damage. Aren't these anti-infantry? No. These ones are killing anything. The steam shots are kill anything. Thank God all these guys are going to be unbreakable, which is going to be huge. And we're about to do the tastiest bombing run of our career as well. As long as I keep avoiding the archers, what I'm going to do is pull back a little bit more to force them into melee as well. I'll sponge some volleys, that's fine. But since they're so dedicated to shoot the gyrocopters, because it's the only thing that's really good for them to shoot, they're going to continuously keep pushing themselves towards melee. Wait, why did they Oh my god, I'm an idiot! I'm absolutely stupid. Might have thrown it because of that. If he doesn't recover, I'm in trouble. I gotta get back to the unbreakable. Yeah, there you go. They're gonna come into melee. So let's now move over here. Nah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Weeping Blade is so good. Should force them into melee, and we'll do a quick cheeky bombing run. Beautiful. Nice. Now, you should be healing. Good. Once the general dies, we'll do the bombing run. These guys are all unbreakable, so we're chilling. I think the way that they changed the Rune of Stoicism, I think they honestly unintentionally made it way better. I don't think they intended on making Rune of Stoicism as good as it is. As it's an AoE now. It never used to be an AoE. I'm not gonna lie, it's so good. Right, let's do a double drop on these guys here, and then we'll start rotating the rest of them over. Little bit of staggered. There you go. Nice. Let's do a bit of that, and then the one on the far right, we won't drop the bomb. You go chase as well, actually. God damn it, gyro bombers. What's to hate about gyro bombers, man? Oh, gyrocopters, excuse me. Ooh, I should probably have saved a wee bit of ammunition for the hero. What's your missile resistance, lad? 25% as well. That's honestly really good. Where's that? Why have they got such high missile resistance, man? Let's get the general over. Nice, general's dead. Who has bombs left? No, you do. Okay, good. Although I'm not sure if I need it. Yeah, the gyrocopters definitely didn't showcase too much this battle, but I think it was honestly more the fact that we just had a ton of them. Let's do a drop bomb into there. Little duck and weave in them. Beautiful bombing. That dude's dead. Good, good, good. Are you unbreakable? No, you're not. Yeah, Death Run has absolutely slapped dwarves for the most part. Honestly, I feel like there's not much else that's terrifying apart from a flying gyrocopter chasing you down, using the propellers to cut you in pieces. This right here is nightmare fuel. I just love the way they attack. Just nut everything. That's what's up. Ammo Spanish should kick in very shortly. Good news is the Slinger's stuck at melee, so we can even get the gyrocopters in there. Ooh, my general's not vibing here. 72 melee defense is pretty solid, though. Not solid enough, though, it seems. If I run away, it's too late. So I have to let it slide. But the thing is, he's on a mount, so he'll struggle to hit. The game fundamentally has issues when it comes to large entities hitting small entities. I don't know why, it just does. Like, large entities are really bad at hitting stuff like that. Right. Nice. At least we got the dub there. It's good to get rid of these guys away from our homelands. We'll take the replenishment as well. We're going to have to. Unless it's like over 150 Earth Gold. Over 150, we'll take it. As I think an Oath Gold is worth technically 3 gold. Technically. Because you can now convert it. You can technically now convert it, so. Yeah, only 67. Take the replenishment. Oh man, we're one turn away from that. Right, we'll auto-resolve against Mozak. super free fight. Do I have any settlements I need to get rid of? No. Let's give this one at least. Mate, Barak Vaz actually getting really, really strong from an economy perspective. That's my boys right there.
Send me to vengeance.
I'm gonna have to bring Thorgrim back. Right now, here is the grand reveal. Got a decisive victory there. We'll take the healing again. Get back in there because we've got actually a really solid army coming our way now, so I gotta be careful. So yeah, the bonuses is applying. The bonuses are applying. Grommy's done his job, so if I get rid of him now. Yeah, Grombrindle's done his job. Permanently rank 3s increases, which means Gyrocops will recruit at rank 8. Wow, okay. That right there, lads, is not half bad. I say so myself. Right now, we should probably try and think about making a red tree composition soon. Which I would suspect later game will be Tactician. But we'll need a good hybrid of all of it. God, I love that Dwarf Lords have both defensive trees in their kits. Right, what we'll do is we'll end turn and just see how much money we're making now. And then I'm very intrigued by this. So this is like the tall dwarf playstyle. And let's have a look how much money we make. And what our economy is. Excuse me, what our income is. And you got to keep in mind that we don't have any money buildings in anywhere, really. We're not using money buildings anywhere. Which I think is one of the biggest catalysts as to why we're not making anywhere near as much as we could be. No peace, just war. You're evil. 5k is not bad. And we've got 2 armies up and running right now. $3.8k. I mean, that is not bad. And we can obviously upgrade these even further. This is only tier 3, by the way. This is only a tier 3 settlement. If it was tier 5, it would make way more. Like, since obviously we don't have any money buildings properly in here, it's not making as much. Well, I shouldn't be upgrading this. I'm going to tier 5 for Thunder Barges. Like, that is kind of wild. That is kind of wild, eh? $5k. 2 armies, swimming in gold. Yeah, I would say so. I mean, we've got obviously a very strong army here. I mean, I can reasonably sustain 4 to 5 armies. So making deeps in the minor settlements. I feel like I'd want them to be tier 3 first. Because I feel like the amplification of what the deeps do. Because if I'm not mistaken, the deep works locally. Oh, but you're right, because I can make the underdeeps and stuff like that, and make the additional trading. Yeah, no, when you're right, you're right. When you're right, you're right. I should have put that in there. I agree. I agree with you now. Because the buildings you can make is so good. Like, this would have given me way more trading as well. Let's do that. I guess growth. I think the growth elements I won't need to depend on too much. Right. To all of you beautiful, beautiful buggers in the chat. You're amazing, and I appreciate you. Just want to let that known. Just want that to be known. That you guys are incredible, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. What we're going to be doing, since I spent £75 like an idiot onto the World of Warcraft expansion, I'm going to be playing some WoW. If any of you guys in the chat play World of Warcraft, you can join some dungeons we'll be doing, as I'm intending on leveling and doing some BGs and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to be dropping and playing some WoW. On the YouTube side of things, you guys are amazing. Thanks for watching. If you guys want to come and check it out, please do come check it out. But you guys are incredible. If you guys want to ask me questions or just follow my Twitch, because we do variety on Twitch, by all means do so. But I appreciate you guys on the YouTube side of things for watching. You guys are incredible. You guys are breathtaking. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are amazing. Right, let me go ahead and do that. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, on the YouTube side. You guys are amazing. Take care of yourselves. And guys, if you want to come and check out the Twitch and be awesome, I would love and appreciate it. Can we get some feet pics as a reward? Yeah, maybe if you're lucky. Maybe if you're lucky and pop over to Twitch. All right, guys, much love.